football fans, to another episode here of Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play for Thursday Night Football here in Week 10 of the 2025 NFL season, where we will have a prime-time matchup in the AFC West Division here with the Las Vegas Raiders traveling way up high to the Denver Broncos in Mile High Stadium, where we will see these two division rivals clash in this primetime matchup to kick off Week 10 of the 2025 NFL season. And guys, the Raiders season looks like a loss, but they could possibly turn it around with a big upset victory here tonight. But guess what? They've walked into Mile High, where we will see the Denver Broncos in the throwbacks. And man, these orange jerseys are ready to be shown out here on the field tonight, and it should be a huge primetime matchup here for Thursday Night Football. And you're gonna catch all the action right here on one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show, and there's the fireworks, baby. And the current conditions, 62 degrees. We got a little bit of a wind here, and we'll see the AFC West leading Denver Broncos take on the 2-6 Las Vegas Raiders. It's Pete Carroll versus Sean Payton, and man, those throwback jerseys are looking good tonight in Denver. Let's go Broncos. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Tim Reynolds Show is going with the Denver Broncos as my pick to win this matchup here tonight. All right, as we get ready to go, kickoff is underway, and the Las Vegas Raiders will get the opening kickoff, and they take it for a touchback. What's going on, Chad? J-Bob, Christopher, what's up, man? Keith, welcome, brother. No biased commentary, guys. Just had to wear my Tim Tebow jersey. And there's Geno Smith. He's thrown for 213 passing yards per game, 11 touchdown passes, but also 11 interceptions this season. That's tied for the NFL lead. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Las Vegas Raiders here as they kick off this Thursday Night Football matchup. And this is Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play. And let's go. It's Tim Reynolds Show, baby. All right, so Geno Smith under center. Ball at the 35-yard line. Genty standing like Darth Vader in the backfield. And he takes the first handoff, and met in the backfield is Genty. And number 9, the safety and defensive captain, makes the tackle for the Denver Broncos. And that is not the way Las Vegas wanted to start this one out. An excellent play there by the Denver defense. And this Denver defense is one of the best in the league, especially at sacking the quarterback. And that's Hufanga, the safety from the 49ers they signed during the free agency period this season. Number 9 makes a big play on 1st and 10. So now it's 2nd down from the 35. Smith is in the shotgun here. He's going to look to throw. Quick throw. Gets that out. Nice catch. Moss right there makes the tackle. And looks like Thornton is the one that gets the grab for about 4 yards there. And here in this game, it's going to be very important for the Las Vegas Raiders offense to get the ball out of the hands of Geno Smith quickly, because this pass rush is the best in the league right now. So a big 3rd down and 6 to kick off the game here on this opening drive for the Raiders. They're at the 39-yard line. Smith is in the shotgun here. Denver's showing a 4-man rush. They're in a nickel set. They rush 5. It's a blitz. They pick it up. Smith gets that to his receiver, and he's right there at the marker. We'll see where they spot it. And that's the newly acquired Tyler Lockett with his first catch as a Raider. And he catches it on the drag route coming from the left side here. Smith looking for his target. It was his second option. Comes back around, gets around the linebacker. A nice tackle from the defensive back of the Denver Bronco defense. But Tyler Lockett gets enough for a Raider first down. And now 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Smith under center. Handoff here to Genty. And Genty doesn't get much there. A nice push, though, from the offensive line of the Raiders. Takes it to about midfield. So a 4-yard run there for Genty. And guys, when he stands in the backfield back there, he looks like a statue. I call him Darth Vader, man, because he just stands there like, I'm coming for you. And he's the first rookie with 3 touchdowns, rushing touchdowns, and 3 passing touchdowns in his first 8 NFL games since 1980. So now 2nd down and 5 coming up here for the Raiders. And number 2 in the backfield here at the 50-yard line. Geno Smith under center. They put a receiver in motion. It's play action. Smith rolling to his right. Pump fakes. He's going to run for it. He slides right near the marker. And they give him enough for a Raider first down. And the Las Vegas Raiders offense here trying to get something together. Smith with a nice choice there. Able to take the scramble for a gain of 5 yards and a new set of downs there for the Raiders. And you're already seeing exactly how the Raiders offense needs to play against this Denver Broncos defense. They got to use a lot of play action and get the ball out of Geno Smith's hands very quickly. And now in the shotgun, Smith hands it off. Genty on the draw play gets about maybe 2 on that run. So 2nd down and long coming up here for the Raiders offense. And this Denver Broncos defense can come at you so many ways. They're pretty decent in the secondary, but they are surely missing their number 1 corner, Pat Surtain, who is out with this game still with an injury. So 2nd down and 7. The play clock's running down, and Smith wants it pumped up. And we'll see if they throw the flag. Smith wanted the play clock to be pumped back up. And now we're having a conversation here from the referees about what's going on. So it looks like gave it to him. So he will get that do-over, if you will. What's going on, guys? Appreciate y'all on the chat. I'll try to get to y'all shortly. Snipe, one of our members here. What's going on, bro? Carrie, Keith, my man. What's going on? Joshua, what's up, brother? Zachary, how you doing? Red Wagon, Steven. And Steve, appreciate you guys. We'll get to you shortly here. Isaac, what's up? So 2nd down and 7 here from Smith. He's in the shotgun looking to throw. Flag on the play. It was a nice one-handed grab there by Bowers, but the play was blown dead. So a false start on the offense there, and that's going to back up the Raiders. And it's Meyer, the other tight end, number 87. He flinched just slightly, and that was enough to draw the foul. So 2nd down and 12 now coming up for the Raiders offense. And Las Vegas looking to overcome that penalty now on 2nd down and long. The ball here at the 46-yard line. Smith lined up in the shotgun. Genty to his right side. They put a receiver, Lockett, into motion. Looking to throw. Smith gets it to Lockett on the outside. And Tyler Lockett with a nice catch and run. And he's going to set up 3rd down and short. And already you're seeing the chemistry between Geno Smith and Tyler Lockett paying off with the receiver signing with the Raiders after his release from the Titans. An excellent receiver and an excellent catcher of the football. And that sets up 3rd down and about 3. So Smith lined up here in the shotgun. Genty in the backfield to his left. The ball here at the 37-yard line. Smith changing what he sees. Denver looks like they're bringing a blitz on the play. Yep, Denver rushes 5. The Raiders pick it up. Smith, plenty of time. Rolling to his right, but he goes down for the sack. And that's Allen, number 99, with the huge play for the Broncos defense. And you see here on the replay, number 99, Allen, going one-on-one here with the left guard. He takes it on the inside and then nice swim move to get to the outside. And Smith just kept looking to throw the football. And against this defense, you cannot hold the football for longer than just a few seconds. And Smith actually had his tight end, Meyer, open in the flat there, just not able to see him. And that sets up 4th down and 8. And that sack will actually push them field goal range here. So a punt coming up here for the Raiders. Oh, that was a nice angled punt Talk about coughing corner. Oh my, that's at the 1 yard line, ladies and gentlemen. Cole, have yourself a ball game, my friend. The punter number 6 just made Pat McAfee and other kickers around the NFL, still watching the NFL, very proud with that coughing corner kick. And now we'll start the Denver Broncos offense at the 1 yard line here for their first drive of the game. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play. This here for the Thursday night football matchup in Week 10 of the 2025 NFL season. It's an AFC West division rivalry with the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Denver Broncos in Mile High Stadium, where we see the throwback jerseys that look so baller there for the Denver Broncos. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's check out the chat. Hope you guys are doing good. Shout out to my moderator, Keith. Hope you're doing good, brother. Joshua says, imagine if the Vegas Raiders can pull off this victory. Hey, man, that would be a really, really big upset. Maybe not the biggest upset we've seen this season, but most certainly could be one of the biggest upsets we've seen here in the 2025 NFL season. Appreciate you guys hanging out, man. Rick Nichols told me we got Denver roof. Yes, let's go. Take off the glasses. Come on, man. I like the glasses. Don't the shades make me look baller? Come on. And come on, I got lights here, man. I got screen lights, TV lights, my light. Sometimes you just need the glasses on so you don't have to deal with the lights in your eyes. You know what I mean? Tim, we'll get to your comments. Appreciate you, Keith. Thank you, man. Perfect, Keith. Joshua, as Pat McAfee says, for the brand. Appreciate you, Josh. Shout out. I got to remember that for the brand, baby. Let's go. What's up, man? What happened? Yes, so we just seen a coughing corner kick here in this one, guys, with the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos. So Cole, the punter, pinned the Denver Broncos at the 1 yard line, and that's where they'll have to kick off their first drive of this game. You know Max Crosby's got to be licking his chops to try to get to Bo Nix for a safety here. We'll see what happens. So, guys, let's get our poll question going here. Holy crap, man. That schedule for Denver coming up is tough.
Earlier this season. Now, the Broncos' fourth quarter comebacks have proven that they know how to win tough games, and when you look at that slate, you know that there are more tests to come, guys.
For sure. Kaylee let us know visually that the wind has just picked up.
We're driving over here. Some big gusts. They said it would calm down, but the sun went down, but not the case yet.
Not yet. So Sean Payton, they start from the 2 yard line. J.K. Dobbins is the running back in his first year.
So here we go. Bo Nix is going to hand it off. J.K. Dobbins with a nice run there. He gets it up to about the 8 yard line. So now some breathing room here for Denver. And here's Bo Nix, the Denver Broncos' second-year quarterback, has been on a 6-game winning streak here for the Broncos with 12 touchdown passes, 3 touchdown runs, and only 3 interceptions. But Bo Nix is definitely going to have to turn down on the turnovers. All right, so there's the poll question, guys. Right now we're 0-0 in the first quarter. We'll try to make sure we get you guys score updates throughout the matchup here. So 2nd down and 4 coming up here for Denver. And wait a minute, the play clock's already starting to wind down. And you can see the wind's really starting to pick up here, guys. It's swirling, and the football's actually rolling around. This is hilarious. Oh, my gosh. 14-mile-an-hour winds up here at Mile High Stadium, guys. So now 2nd down and 4 here at the 8. Bo tosses it to Dobbins, and he's on the outside, and 27 gets close to the first down marker, but Dobbins gets about 2 yards on that run. That's going to set up 3rd down and short. And, man, those blue helmets, the orange jerseys, guys, man, that reminds me of Bobby Boucher, too, man. Talk about badass old-school combo here. And, guys, the 3rd most rushing yards, 695, in a player's first 9 games in Broncos history. J.K. Dobbins really having a big impact here on this Broncos offense. So 3rd down and 2. Man, the wind up to 24 miles an hour. And now A handoff up the middle. Dobbins gets close. I think he's going to be short. An excellent play there by Crosby. And did your boy not call it? Crosby makes a play as Denver's pinned inside their own 10-yard line. And number 98, the defensive captain, you're going to put a tight end on him? Nuh-uh. He makes the tackle. Only a 1-yard run. It's 4th down and short. And an excellent play there by the defensive lineman. And a punt coming up here for Denver.
Florida, the only punter drafted this year.
So good job for the Raiders defense to get a stop. Ooh, man, got close to a block there, and that was a shanked punt. And that's going to go out maybe at midfield. We'll see where they mark it. Oh, my goodness, the 44-yard line. That was a net punt of about 35 yards. Holy, maybe 30 yards. Oh, my gosh, that was terrible. That was terrible. What's up, guys? Man, holy shit, dude.
Now they force a punt, and now they're starting their second drive in plus territory. Now, what can they do with this?
Ashton Jeanty, I think he'll do good. I honestly think Ashton Jeanty could be pretty decent, and they're going to have to use him. And you can see it right here, guys. It's 1st and 10, a jumbo set here for the Raiders. They've got to get Jeanty going if they want a chance to win this game. Control the clock, run the football. And they'll toss it to Jeanty on the right side. Jeanty cuts in and he's hit. What a big tackle there by the captain, the linebacker. Number 49 comes right into the hole. And uh-oh. And Denver got lucky. I thought for sure we were going to see a taunting penalty there from Singleton. Number 49 made an excellent play, but he damn sure made a gesture. I thought they were going to throw a flag. That's crazy. So now 2nd down and 10 here for Geno. And he's looking to throw in the shotgun. Gets rid of it. It's tipped. Oh, ho, ho. And number 99, Allen, says, nah, 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 nah. Like a Kunabatumbo. And oh, man, a big tap, batted down pass from the defensive lineman, number 99. Allen was lined up at the D-tackle position, and Geno tried to get rid of it quickly as Benito almost able to make the sack there, number 15. And Nick Benito, who signed a huge contract extension this season, has 13.5 sacks, or he did in 2024, which was the 3rd in the NFL at that time. So now 3rd down and 10 here from the 41. Smith looking for a play. Gets it to John. No, that's... Who is that? It's Mostert. Mostert with a nice play. Diving for the 1st down. Raiders. And oh my goodness, I couldn't recognize who it was. Raheem Mostert, the veteran running back, number 31, comes out of the backfield completely wide open. And Smith gets it to his running back, and he makes an excellent play. And oh boy... Looks like the refs missed a holding call on Thornton, who had a hold of the jersey of Riley Moss. A big missed call there from the refs. Now at the 30-yard line, it's going to be 1st and 10 Raiders after that 20-yard gain. And there's a handoff there. And Trey Tucker gets tripped up after about a 6-yard run. And my apologies, it was a 10-yard gain. So after that 10-yard gain on 1st down, they give it to Tucker. And it's a wide receiver rush there on the end around, and he gets about 6 yards there. And guys, yeah, the refs missed a holding call, grabbing the jersey right here of Riley Moss. The Raiders got a lucky break, and it's 2nd down and 3, so a 7-yard gain there from the run on Tucker. And now Jeanty lined up in the backfield. It's a shotgun play here for Smith. They put Lockett in motion, a 4-man rush for Denver. A quick throw. Meyer with the grab. He takes a big hit, but holds on for the 1st down. Raiders. And a nice catch here from Meyer, the backup tight end. Number 87, one-on-one with the linebacker, and it's perfect curl route there in the zone coverage in between both the linebackers. Smith gets rid of that one quickly and gets a new set of downs. So we'll see 1st down and 10. Smith been very efficient here early on. And now the Raiders looking to take advantage of that great field position. Here at the 12-yard line, a toss to Jeanty on the right side. He's got blockers, and he's not going down. And the 3rd tackler, Singleton, was able to get the tackle. And a nice 6-yard run there from Genty. And that's going to set up second down. So a really, really good offensive game plan here already for the Raiders. And they rank 29th in red zone offense, while the Denver Broncos defense is the best red zone defense here in this one. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for all the comments. I'll make sure to try to get to them as soon as I can. I really appreciate y'all. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, what's up, bro? Second down and 4. Smith, play action, under pressure, gets rid of it. Oh, Meyer with the one-handed grab. And only a 2-yard gain, but it looked impressive. A nice tackle there from the Denver linebacker, but wow! Number 87 makes the one-handed grab. Geno Smith avoids the sack and gets rid of the football quickly as the pass rush got there for Denver. And they haven't even shown a replay of this yet, but wow! What a catch there from the backup tight end, Meyer, number 87. And we see he's already been utilized a lot here on this drive. And the Raiders looking to take a lead here near the end of the first quarter already. So now 3rd and 2. Smith looking to get the ball, and he gets it before it's a delayed game. Genty on the handoff, and he goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders! And did I not call it, my friends? Carey, did I not call it? Oh my goodness, Josh and Genty gets us started here with the scoring, and it's a 6-0 lead for the Las Vegas Raiders. And they pull the right guard there, number 58, and we see Genty do the rest as he bulldozes his way through defenders and gets into the end zone for a touchdown, Las Vegas. And now we'll see the extra point here as the Raiders look to take a 7-0 lead. And a nice touchdown there for the Raiders. And let's get you guys updated here. All right. Just a kid from Chicago. Are you kidding me, bro? That was one of the plays, I kid you not, that made me like a football fan forever. I can remember being so young, like probably 10 or 9 when I first saw that, because it was definitely after the game happened, because I know I was too young to probably even remember watching the Super Bowl if I even was. But that play for John Elway where he's just hit on the scramble and he helicopter spins. Like, dude, I have seen the highlights of that Super Bowl so many times, man. And honestly, dude, love these jerseys. Love the Denver Bronco logo. Like, honestly, man, it's been one of those things as a kid. I was almost a Denver Broncos fan before I was actually a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan. But with that being said, man, the Raiders are just a really, really cool franchise to talk about here, guys. The grit, like the old schoolness of the Raiders. Now, they maybe don't really have that as much as they did when they were in Oakland, and now they're in Las Vegas. But I tell you this, I like Allegiant Stadium. I like what they're doing there. I like the fact Tom Brady is a part owner there of the Las Vegas Raiders. But, man, I hope they get things turned around, though, man, because I think the league is better when you have these old school teams like the Las Vegas Raiders, or I should just say the Raiders at this point, right? Or maybe like the Green Bay Packers in the NFC, right? When those two teams are playing really well, it's really good for the NFL. So I hope the Raiders can get things turned around, man, because they have a really really big fan base as well. All right. Yeah, so guys, I got you updated here with the score. I pinned that in the chat for everybody. Thank you guys so much, man. Need Bo Nix to run for a TD for a huge one? Hell yeah. What's up, my guy? Motown Mitch, how you doing, brother? Caleb's got a Von Miller jersey. Hell yeah, dude. Appreciate you guys. Let's see. Receivers, who should I start? Jamar Chase, Rashid Rice, or GP3? I have all on a bye. Oh, might be cooked. That sucks, Kerry. Best of luck. Here we go. Lexington, here we go, Raiders. Appreciate you, man. Oh, Keith, thank you so much, man. Yes, guys, let's send prayers to the family of the Dallas player, Keelan, who passed away earlier today, tragically. Just want to send a prayer to his family and loved ones, man. Just such tragic news to hear in the NFL today. Keith, my man, thank you so much for shouting that out here in the chat, dude. I appreciate you. Do I like Genty's stance? Hell yeah, I do. I'm a huge fan of it, man. Do you think Max Crosby will be good? Hell yeah, dude. I definitely think he will. Man, I think appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Bum, 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 bum. All right, I think we got caught up here with all the comments, and appreciate you guys. So let's go over that last drive there for the Denver Broncos as we'll get ready to see the Denver Broncos come out here on this one as they trail 7-0. And Nix from the shotgun, quick throw, gets that. Oh, is that Cortland Sutton? And Sutton with the nice grab there. And his first catch is going to go for a gain of 6. And it's going to be second down. And an excellent catch there from Sutton, the #1 target there for Denver. And now trailing, we'll see the Broncos go to a hurry-up offense here. And we see the longest active streaks with a TD pass. Bo Nix at 17 games. Lamar Jackson has 29 straight games with at least one TD pass. So now second down and 4 here at the 26. Nix in the shotgun looking to throw. Bo pump fakes. Oh, and he goes down for the sack. And the Raiders defensive line gets to the quarterback. And it's a Kamehameha celebration there from the defensive lineman. And Butler, number 69, makes the sack. And an excellent play there by the Raiders.
Same thing here. I mean, Adam Butler's more of a big anchor up front. But because of the coverage downfield, Bo Nix has got to have that internal clock that he talks about. That one's got to, he wants to get out of there and he wants to scramble. He's got to. All
right, here we go, guys. Third down and 13 now after the sack at the 17. Nix in the shotgun under pressure, throws it. Oh! And off the hands of tight end Evan Ingram. And he can't make the grab. And it's now 4th down and 13. And wow, an excellent defensive series there for the Raiders as they're able to build off that momentum and get a stop here right away with a 3 and out. And you can thank Butler and that defensive line for getting to the quarterback. And that forces a 4th down and 13 punt coming up here for the Broncos. They're deep in their own end once again, so the Raiders could end up with excellent field position here on offense. And they're looking for a block here. Oh, they almost get to the punter. And now a big kick, way better than the last one. Number 81's got a chance, but he gets it up to about the 42-yard line. But there is a flag on the play. So Denver will look to rebound on defense. And we'll see where the Raiders will start out on offense here. John, what's going on, man?
Raiders have it back. 1:31 to play in the quarter. On this Thursday night evening, Denver, Colorado.
All right, guys, and we've now reached the end of the first quarter, I believe. Nope, we got 1:40 left to go. What's up, Tanner? What do I think about the Patriots? I think the Patriots are a very, very good team, man. I love what Vrabel, the new head coach, is doing over there. And honestly, I also like the fact that during the trade deadline, apparently there's a story coming out that the Tennessee Titans refused to do any trade deals with the Patriots after they tried to call to apparently get 1 or 2 of their players in a trade. I thought that was so petty, bro. Like, I'm just saying, man, you know the Patriots are back to being the Patriots when people are being petty about trades with the Patriots, right? Like, this ain't Bill Belichick anymore, man. It's Mike Vrabel, and sometimes people don't like being told shit right to their face, and Vrabel is not afraid to do that. So I really do think that this team has turned around for the better, and I tell you what, man, if the Patriots are back being the Patriots, watch out the rest of the league, man. I tell you what. Yeah, Tony Pollard, right? Josh, I was actually waiting for you to hop on, man, to see if you were going to fill us in. Yeah, Tony Pollard was the guy I heard that was about it. And I tell you what, dude, that made me chuckle because I'm like, oh my gosh, if the Titans organization couldn't just throw more shit to the fire, right? Like, oh my gosh, just crazy. All right, guys, so let's go over that scoring drive there for the Raiders before we get back to the action here on Thursday Night Football. So for the Raiders, they had great field position to start because of their defense and their punter, I should say, as well, with that coffin corner kick. Hey, shout out to the brand, right, for Pat McAfee and the punters all around. And, man, it's an 8-play, 41-yard drive, and Ashton Jeanty ends up taking it in for a 4-yard touchdown on the ground on 3rd and 2. And now a 7-0 lead here for the Las Vegas Raiders over the Denver Broncos as we're nearing the end of the first quarter. And now a quick 3-and-out will lead to the Raiders getting the ball back here just before the end of the first quarter. And they have excellent field position here to start, but it was a much better punt there. But the holding call on the return backs up the Raiders offense even further here. They'll be at the 22-yard line. So here we go. In the shotgun, Geno Smith. Jeanty takes the handoff up the middle. Nice run. Breaking through arm tackles, and he's got enough for a Raiders first down. And Jackson Powers Johnson, one of my favorite players' names here in the league, has been tough there at that right guard position, really getting out in front, helping out his running back. He's been great on the pulls there, and this has really turned into a great idea for the Raiders to move him to guard, and he most certainly has shown improvement. And now from the 32, Smith on 1st and 10 gets it to Jeanty. Jeanty, the running back, makes a move, gets out of bounds, and that's going to be a gain of about 6 or 7 on the play. We'll see where the refs mark it here. And he gets out of bounds. A nice running back screen play there. And this is setting up here for our last play of the first quarter. And we see here the offense ran by Chip Kelly, the offensive coordinator here. Really, he's got a good scheme here that's worked very well here in the first quarter. And you see the ball control. It's been totally dominated by the Raiders here early on. And now from the 38-yard line, Smith tosses it to Jeanty. Jeanty, nice run, makes a move. He breaks free to the 45, to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, and he's tackled down. But ladies and gentlemen, there's a penalty on the play. We've got laundry on the field, folks. And we'll see what the referees call. It's holding on the offense. And unfortunately, this one's coming back, ladies and gentlemen. The rookie wide receiver, number 18, with the holding call. And that is not what you want to see from your young wide receiver. And Jeanty, an impressive run, is taken away after the penalty. And that most certainly would have gave all the momentum, really, to the Raiders. And yep, you see it right there, clear as day. That is a bad, bad holding call there for Beck, number 18. And Jeanty doesn't like it either. And those are the plays that really can be a turning point for your team if you let it get to you. And looks like that is going to be the way we end the first quarter here. And the Raiders really giving it to the Broncos here in the first quarter. They've dominated. It's now 7-0. The Las Vegas Raiders lead the Denver Broncos. So, guys, let's give you a first quarter stat recap here on Tim Reynolds Show. Corey, my dog, what's up, brother? Yo, guys, shout out to my brother, my dog, Corey. The man is here. Hell yeah, dude. One of our members here on the channel. Appreciate you, dude. Appreciate you, guys. Okay, appreciate you. We got a couple in here. Hell yeah, let's go, man. Appreciate you, LT. Got the Tim Tebow Broncos jersey, man. One of my favorites. Yeah, thank you, John, for your kind comments. Appreciate you, dude. Matt, what's up? Reed Hawkins, welcome back. Hope you're doing good. Hell yeah, let's go, let's go. Corey, I'm doing good. Thank you, my brother. Good to see you, man. It's really good to see you in the chat. I appreciate you, man. All right, guys. So, look, there ain't much to go over here for the Broncos as we do our first quarter stat recap here on Tim Reynolds Show. And, guys, for Denver, I mean, Bo Nix, 1 for 2 with 6 yards passing, but technically it's -3 yards passing because of the negative throw that he's had and the sack, unfortunately. J.K. Dobbins with 3 carries for 9 yards and Cortland Sutton with the 1 catch for 6 yards. So not a good start here for Bo Nix and the Denver offense. For Geno Smith, he's 7 for 8 for 49 yards after the first quarter. Ashton Genty already with 8 carries for 30 yards and a rushing touchdown. He's also got 1 catch for 6 yards. And Tyler Lockett, the newly acquired wide receiver, has already got 2 catches for 15 yards. And Michael Mayer, the backup tight end, with 2 catches for 13 yards. Brock Bowers has yet to get involved in the game. So looking at already in the first quarter, the Broncos defense is playing pretty good, but the offensive game plan here for the Oakland Raiders, or I should say the Las Vegas Raiders, I knew at some point I was going to freaking say it. Gosh, I always hate it when I mess that up. But for the Las Vegas Raiders, guys, honestly, I think their offensive game plan here is pretty smart. Get the ball out quick for Geno Smith, try to run the ball, and they're trying different runs too. They're not just trying up the middle or draw plays. They're trying to use tosses, pitches. They're trying to get the ball to Genty in space. They even tried to use a running back screen. So I like the fact of what we're seeing from the offensive gameplay here. And hey, the O-line has played pretty dang well for the Raiders here after the first quarter. Now, for the Denver Broncos offense, they seem to be a little befuddled, if you will, not getting the right play calls in. It looks like they need to start running the football a little bit better to help out their offensive line because that O-line looked a little shaky there in the first quarter. And we see the time of possession difference, 3:38 for Denver and 11:22 for the Raiders. Man, that was a tough first quarter there for Denver. But hey, they only trail 7-0. But now we see the Raiders with the football at the 30-yard line. Geno Smith on 2nd down and 12 in the shotgun. Bowers goes in motion. 4-man rush for Denver. Smith looking for the tight end, and he's not able to complete the pass. It's incomplete. And unfortunately for Smith, that was a little bit of an inaccurate throw to his number 1 target there, Brock Bowers.
Get it out. But the offensive line, again, is holding up pretty good. Now, they only rushed 4, but Denver this year has been so spoiled.
So we'll see here coming up. Appreciate you, Keith.
Broncos leading the league in sacks by a mile.
All right, so 3rd and 12. Coming up here, Smith under pressure, and he goes down for the sack. And talk about insult to injury. Powers Johnson, the guard, is now down on the play. It looks like he may have been injured. And Bettino, number 15, gets around the right tackle and gets right to the quarterback. And Franklin Myers helps him out, landing on top of the quarterback for the double sack there for the Broncos defense. And yeah, now the guard there for the Raiders being looked at here and hoping he's okay. And that's going to definitely bring up 4th down here for the Raiders offense. And you see here, got the ankle really rolled up on as Franklin Myers pushed. Youch! He pushed the right guard back so hard he rolled over his own ankle. And we'll see if he's able to walk it off. Man, that looked like a bad one, dude, like you see in basketball. What's going on, guys? What am I missing out here, man? We gotta get caught up to the comments up in here. What's going on? Lockett gonna get 12 targets a game in Vegas because Smith loves him. Hey, Joshua, I don't doubt it, man. Like him and Lockett got good chemistry going already here in the first quarter. And guys, look at this, man. We got over 40 people in the chat. Let's go. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. If you guys got any football questions, please let me know with the super chats. If not, just guys hang out in the chat here with this sports entertainment football broadcasting YouTube channel here for Thursday Night Football in the NFL. NFL. Let's go. And hey, the Raiders are definitely making this a game against the Denver Broncos. But hey, we got a nice ice cold beverage here with your boy. So let's crack one open and give a toast to everybody here hanging out on one of the best sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show. You know, let's go. Toast to y'all. Yeah. Let's go. All right. Do you like the creamsicle Bucks jerseys or the Broncos? I like both. I got to tell you, I like both, man. Some of these old school jerseys, like the Seahawks one, like, dude, you need to wear those all the time. And Buffalo, please, Buffalo Bills, bring back your old jerseys and helmets. Oh my gosh, man. Like, there's so many throwback jerseys and helmets I want to see come back to the NFL so bad, man. And a lot of them are not some of those Pittsburgh Steelers throwback jerseys. Oh my gosh. Or the Green Bay Packers ones. I mean, come on, guys. We don't need those in the league. And oh man, that's going to be a big loss here for the Raiders. It looks like the right guard there, Powers Johnson, is having to be helped off the field there by the trainers. So he may be out for the rest of the game, folks. Okay, Ron, what's going on, man? Raiders wasting Max Crosby? Well, I mean, wasting? I don't know. I mean, Crosby's doing what he can do, man. The offense, unfortunately, just ain't clicking here, dude. Yeah, John, new job going good. Thanks for asking. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, guys, just started a new job this week. And we see Cole there with a nice punt, pinning Denver. Oh, he dropped that one, though. So he had to recover quickly. Man, light on his feet. Talk about for the brand here in this one. I'm pretty sure that kicker Cole's going to get a shout out from Pat McAfee tomorrow. A really, really good response. And largest lead at the end of the first quarter since week 5 of 2024. Now, no. Powers Johnson now being carted to the back. That's terrible. So 1st and 10 coming up here for Denver. All right, guys, I'll try to get to more of these comments when I can. Appreciate y'all. So now here we go. Play action. Bo Nix looking to throw. Plenty of time. Gets that. Oh, Harvey. I think he dropped it, but there is a flag on the play. And I got to think this one's going to be holding on the defense. We'll see if I'm right. Oh, on the offense. It is on Denver, and that's going to back him up on offense.
That's on Mercedes Lewis, who's 41 years old. Running back, played last week.
Dude, excuse me. Caleb B. Snoofer, 2445. Yeah, maybe the Bucks can trade for Max Crosby next year. I think so. I mean, it's a possibility. It's possible. Anything's possible. Not too bad, Kerry. Fantasy, I'm starting to get some wins. I'm trying to get back into playoff contention, but a lot more room, a long way to go. So here we go. 1st and 20, handoff. Now Harvey, the rookie, takes that one for a nice aggressive run for about 4 or 5 yards. And Max Crosby, the defensive end for the Raiders, has been a big impact player. We see sometimes 3 different defenders, or I should say protectors, on that defender. And when you put a tight end on him, nah, that ain't gonna cut it, dog. A 4-time Pro Bowler and 2-time second-team All-Pro. And now it's 2nd down and 16. Denver, not a lot of room here. Now at the 25, looking to throw. Bo Nix gets it. Oh, almost intercepted. And it's 3rd down and long.
Got his hands on it. 3rd down and 16. Sutton, the intended receiver. So Nix is now one of his first 3 for 6 yards.
So Sutton, number 14, was in one-on-one coverage there with Kelly, number 36. And oh, man, Kelly almost comes up with an easy turnover. But now from the 26-yard line, 3rd and 16. Nix from the shotgun, looking to throw, gets it. Oh, that's caught. Franklin with the grab, but he's going to be 2 yards short at the 40-yard line, so 4th down and 2. And Denver's looking to go for it here, I believe. Peyton looking to get the momentum back for his team, and the Denver offense will stay out there for 4th down and 2. And Bo Nix looks like maybe going to be having a jumbo set here. Uh-oh, yep, and we could be seeing Nix. And now the defense taking their time for a substitution. And now Nix under center, and they're definitely trying to get him to draw off sides. There may not be a play call here for Denver from the 40-yard line. They need 3 yards. So we'll see if they'll go for it here. Dude, man, love it, love it. The defense, all of them. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, okay. So the flag's just for the delay game. I thought they threw a flag on the Raiders for taunting, dude. Oh, man, that would have made me laugh even harder. So the Raiders defense got up and just started clapping and said, yeah, y'all couldn't draw us off sides. Yeah. Randy, appreciate you, dude. Son, let's go. Hell yeah, D2. Let's go, brother. LT, appreciate you, man. Oh, Kerry already clinched the playoffs. Lucky you. Man, that was kind of a sloppy punt there for Denver. And it rolls out at the 29-yard line. But, man, the Raiders got kind of lucky. And, oh, my goodness, that's not for the brand. And Crawshaw, yeesh, that goes off the left side of his foot, or the left side of his right foot, and just shanks. So not good here to start the second quarter. We'll need to make sure we put that Tim Tebow jersey. Yes, 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 yes. One of my favorites. Thank you for asking, guys. All right, I think we're caught up here pretty much here, guys, on all the comments. Appreciate y'all. If you guys really want any shout-outs, or if you got any comments you guys want me to, be able to catch, make sure you hit me up with the Super Chats. And there's Darren Rizzi. He's been on the Pat McAfee Show, the special teams coordinator here for the Broncos. And we'll see the Raiders offense back on the field here at the 29-yard line. Smith under center. Genty in the backfield. 3 wide receiver set for the Raiders offense. They put a receiver in motion. Smith hands it off. Genty on the left side is stuffed. Only maybe a yard on that play. Allen with another tackle. So an ankle injury brings in Alex Kappa, the eighth-year veteran, will now be at guard for the Raiders. Not bad to have on your bench. So 2nd out and 9 from the 30. Blitz coming for Denver. Smith pump fakes, gets it to his tight end. Oh! And tackled for an incomplete pass. And I think the Raiders are probably happy that Meyer dropped that football, because that screenplay was completely blown up by the defense. Greenlaw and Hufanga, both of those defenders coming from San Francisco, were both in on the play. Greenlaw forcing the incomplete pass. So now 3rd down and 9 coming up here for the Raiders offense. Will they be able to take something here on 3rd and 9 from the 30? Smith from the shotgun. He's going to look to make a play here in this 3 wide receiver set. It's a 4-man rush for Denver. Smith steps up in the pocket. Downfield. It's caught. Bowers with the catch from the 45 to the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 38-yard line, and that's a 1st down Raiders. And Bowers makes his first grab. He's one-on-one with the defender. And completely leaves him in the dust on that cross route from the right side to the left side of the field. And it's a huge gain there for the Raiders offense. And it's a new set of downs. And that's a gain right there of 31 yards, 16 yards after the catch. And it gets them to the 39-yard line. 1st and 10, quick throw. Oh, that one's incomplete. Genty was the intended target, the running back, trying to get the quick fast play there, but unfortunately not able to bring that one in. Smith threw it kind of low, but the defenders were coming in fast, so Smith trying to get him the ball even quicker. And Brock Bowers, the man that set so many records last year, 2-time national champion, 2-time John McAkee Award winner for the top tight end in the country. And he comes to the Raiders as their number 1 target here on this offense, now fully healthy. And now from the 39-yard line, it's 2nd down and 10. Smith, quick throw. Number 1 makes the grab, makes a man miss, and he's only going to get about 3 yards on that play. And Tucker there, not able to get much, but it sets up 3rd down and long. And Lockett, the receiver, was apparently looking for a holding call. As Broncos defense leads the NFL in 3rd down conversion rate allowed at just over 28%. But the Raiders are 4 for 6 on 3rd down here tonight. So what will the Raiders do? 3rd and 7 from the 36. Smith in the shotgun. Mostert in the backfield. And Denver's showing blitz on the play. They rush 4. Smith in the pocket, throws. Oh, and over the head for his intended receiver, Tucker. But there's a flag on the play, and we'll see where this one goes. And and it's going to be offsides on Cooper, number 0. And oh boy, the defensive coordinator's not going to be happy about that. And yep, you can see it right there. Cooper too far over the line. And that was pretty much a free play then for the Raiders. Smith not able to get it completed, but hey, it's now 3rd down and 2 for the Raiders after the penalty. So they'll be able to get another chance for a new set of downs here at the 31-yard line. They need to get to the 29. And Smith is under center. Broncos are showing blitz. They got 4 men on the line. And Smith, he went for it. Smith went for the freaking QB sneak on 3rd and 2, and he just got stuffed. And we see, who was it? Number 96, the defensive lineman, just takes down Geno Smith all by himself. And now 4th and 2. Let's hope they're not going to try that play again. So 4th and 2. At the 31, Smith under center, play action, looking to throw, in trouble, gets rid of it. It's caught. Tucker on the right side. He's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. But there is a flag on the play. Oh, and it's coming back. It's coming back. And the touchdown will not count. Thornton, the rookie, gets called with the pick. And it's offensive pass interference. And unfortunately, that's pretty clear as day there for Thornton. And the rookie's going to have to make that look better, man. And Smith doesn't like the call. And that takes away a touchdown that would definitely broke this game open there for the Raiders. And now that leads to 4th down and 12. Oh, boy.
So it would be a 59-yard field. The wind is too swirly to try anything like that tonight. So Cole punt.
Oh, and Cole almost... Oh, did that go out of bounds? No way. No way. He did it again for the brand. It goes out at the 1-yard line. Oh, my goodness. What a play. Oh, my gosh. Cole, he got the lucky bounce. That was awesome. It goes out at the 1 yard line. That guy is definitely making it on Pat McAfee show tomorrow. That's for sure. Hey, Kerry, yeah, so I didn't say the yard or line on that particular play because unfortunately that play didn't count. So they ended up bringing it back on 4th and 2, which made it 4th and 10 because of the penalty, or 4th and 12 because of the penalty. So they had to punt the football like we just seen there. But appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. All right, appreciate y'all, man. Let's go Raider Nation. Says we got Fambo. What's up, man? Appreciate you, dude. Thank you for the kind comment there on the Dallas defensive end. We definitely send a little prayer and thoughts to his family earlier in the chat. Appreciate you guys, man. And hey, don't give up, man. Don't give up. If you got, I got the Denver Broncos defense too. You know, Denver Broncos still got pretty much a lot of time. Plenty of game left, guys. I used to watch Tim Tebow at Nice High School. What an athlete. Keith, that had to be amazing, bro. Dude, big shout out to my dog, Keith. One of our moderators here on this one, man. He got to see Tim Tebow play in high school. Big shout out, bro. That is awesome, man. So freaking awesome, dude. Take Beck out, leave him out. Yep, too many rookie mistakes here, guys. The rookies making 2 crucial mistakes on 2 of the biggest plays for the Raiders offense, man. Not what the Raiders need if they're going to pull off the upset here. Divisional games are tough. Doubles with the Thursday night game, plus it's real windy. Yeah, very windy, man. The swirls and the gusts were getting like over 20 miles an hour here in Denver. So that's certainly probably playing a part in the mindset of these teams. Now, we haven't seen no field goal attempts yet. But, man, guys, we're getting to the nitty-gritty part of the season, though. Let's go. All right, thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And now here at the 1 yard line, Bo Nix and the Denver offense comes back out. And we'll see if the Raiders can take advantage here on defense of this field position. And now 1st and 10, Nix under center. Play action, rolling to his left, gets it completed. Dobbins with the grab. Adams with the tackle, and he makes it up to the 8 yard line. That's going to set up 2nd down and 3. So a nice play there as play action, rolling Dobbins to the left there. And scored first one time this season. That was week 5 against the Eagles. And that's tied for the fewest in the NFL. So the Denver Broncos have had to make comebacks just about in every game they've played this season. So 2nd down and 3. Quick throw. Nix gets it to Franklin. Franklin gets caught. And oh my goodness, the blocker number 5 just got taken out, and Strokes Jr. number 22 makes the tackle with a wide receiver blocking him at the same time. What a play there for the defender. Franklin with the catch. It's a wide receiver screen, and wow, number 22 just comes off of the block and makes the tackle. It's only a gain of 1 yard. And now 3rd down and 1. Nix in the shotgun here from the 10 yard line. Looking to throw under pressure. Nix rolling around. Still scrambling. Throws. And it's incomplete. And oh my goodness, tight end Ingram with another drop. That one a little bit of a sloppy throw from Nix, but he was on the run, scrambling for his life, trying to get away from Max Crosby and that Las Vegas Raiders defensive line. They blew it up, almost getting to the quarterback, and we see 2 defensive linemen force Bo Nix to have to scramble to the left, and he tried to hit his tight end Ingram on the run, and it was not able to be. Heck yeah, guys. Pretty good game. Jace, welcome to the chat. We got Go Vols games, Go Broncos. Hell yeah. Guys, chat is awesome, man. Appreciate y'all. So now here we go. Crawshaw looking to redeem himself. Oh, no. Did he just do another one? Well, that one wasn't that bad, but that definitely came off of his left side of his right foot again. Oh my gosh, dude. So that wasn't as bad. That at least makes it to the 49, but still, like, oh, you got one guy who's doing great punting the football and another guy who's doing terrible at punting the football. This game is definitely being talked about the punting.
5-yard penalty from the end of the kick. First down. There you go.
And they're going to tack on 5 more yards after a penalty on the kicking team. And wow, the Broncos are doing everything to hand this game over to Oakland. Or I should say the Las Vegas Raiders. Sorry, the Las Vegas Raiders. And 40 sacks through vice games. That's the most since the 2000 Buccaneers. Shout out. So 40 sacks through 9 games. That's the most since the 2000 Buccaneers. And they also are the only team with 3 players having 5+ sacks on that defense. So the Denver defense has most certainly carried the team, and they'll need to do so here. The Raiders start on the 43-yard line. Smith in the shotgun. Play action. Rolling to his left. Looking to throw. Gets that completed. Tucker makes the grab, and he's going to be in bounds. But wait a minute, Denver wants to say, hey, he wasn't in bounds. And they're looking at the replay here, but as it stands, it's about a 6-yard gain, and that puts them inside the 40-yard line. And you can see the average drive start for the Raiders, their own 37. For the Broncos, it's been their own 14, and that's played a big difference in this one as Denver's yet to score. And now Tucker, stepped out of bounds there. I think they overturned it on replay assist, so that's going to be incomplete. And now a 2nd down and 10 coming up here for the Raiders. Dude, Joshua, appreciate you, man. And Bell, thank you, dude. Appreciate you, guys. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it focused here. We're going to get to some comments as soon as we get to a break. I appreciate you once again. Shout out to Jace for that shout out once again. A lot of people giving shout out to RIP to Marshard Kinlaw. So appreciate y'all. So 2nd down and 10 here coming up for the Raiders offense. And that penalty, not what they needed. So 2nd down and 10. Hand it off. Oh, Bonito gets the Bowers in the backfield. And that's going to go for a tackle for a loss. And an excellent play there by Denver. And wow, Brock Bowers gets the handoff. He comes from the tight end position. Smith gives it right to him, and Bonito just takes him down for a loss of about 5 yards on the play. What an excellent defensive play. And it was like 15, just seeing it coming. You could see him flexing after the 4-yard loss. And now from the 47-yard line, Smith in the shotgun here, standing on the logo. It's a blitz. No, it's a 4-man rush and a spy. Browers. No, that's Myers with the catch. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 38-yard line, but he's going to be about 5 yards short of the 1st down marker. So 4th down coming up here for the Raiders. And now a decision coming up here for Pete Carroll. And oh man, not good, guys. Bonito, who made the play, unfortunately, looks like he's hurt. It might be his left shoulder. And he's now on the sideline getting checked out. And oh, wait a minute. The Raiders stay out on offense here in 4th down and 5. They're at the 38, and Denver's showing blitz here. And Smith puts Lockett in motion, under trouble. Smith goes down for the sack. And the Broncos defense makes a play, and it's turnover on downs. Ufunga, the safety number 9, comes in on the blitz on the left side, and Smith stood no chance. It's a 5-man rush, and Ufunga gets around the running back. Mostert can't make a block, and the safety makes some pay. And oh man, this guy looking like Troy Polamalu over there making plays like that. And Smith got right in the face of Raheem Mostert after missing that blocking assignment. And wow, the Raiders have blown 2 great opportunities with great field position, with the punter for the Broncos being just a little off today. I wonder if someone may have missed. Did he have his Wheaties this morning? I wonder. We need to ask that punter if he had his Wheaties this morning. I tell you what, but him being off his game has not ended up with any points here because the defense for Denver has stood up even though the Raiders have had opportunity after opportunity. Right now, 2 of their penalties had taken away 2 of their biggest plays, including a touchdown that was taken off the board. And man, the Raiders are shooting themselves in the foot already. They still have the lead here 7-0, but wow, guys. Yeah, let me update that too. Been doing my shit. Didn't update the score for y'all. It's the second quarter. Broncos still have not scored. All right, let's try to get to some comments here. Appreciate y'all. Oh, Roy, thank you for the update. Wow, my USF Bulls kicking some ass. Let's go. Appreciate you there, Toes. Thank you, man. Got a lot of really cool, nice comments in the chat here, guys. Appreciate y'all. We got HOYT Vols there. Vols and Games. Go Broncos. Got a lot of good Broncos in the chat, man. Broncos special play like crap for 3 quarters, then play like Tom Brady in the 4th. Wow, Josh, the fact that you compared Bo Nix to Tom Brady is what I take from that comment right there. You should do some commentating as well, showing the top play-by-play field like betting sportsbooks do. Maybe. I guess if I felt like my opinion was, that good. And whoa, Geno Smith getting a little hot and heavy there on the sideline and having to go dap up his guys. Not a good sight there for the Raiders fans. Yeah, appreciate y'all. I know I haven't got too caught up with the comments here, but I'll do my best. And it's going to be 1st and 10. Dobbs makes a nice move with the stiff arm, and he's going to have enough for a Denver Bronco first down. And White getting in the face of the running back. And man, hey, White, you probably don't want to get in the face of the running back that just made a big-ass run on your defense. And Dobbins makes a move, and then, the stiff arm on Mr. White. And he gets a nice gain there on that play. And it gives the Denver Broncos a first down. So a gain of 13 on the play puts the Broncos at the 40-yard line. And now Bo Nix under center, hands it off to Dobbins again. Dobbins, a nice spin move. Oh, man, but Crosby and Roberts are in on the tackle, and there is a flag on the play. So 2nd down and 9, that's going to be holding on the offense, and that will back up Denver.
Guys, the Broncos linebacker Nick Benito is out of the blue tent. The team says there's no official injury designation to give him. I saw him give his teammates a thumbs up when he came out of the tent. He was grabbing.
So Nick Benito looks like he's okay, possibly to come back, giving his teammates a thumbs up, maybe checking him out, making sure he doesn't have a shoulder sprain or anything like that. He was clinching that left shoulder earlier. But now 1st and 20 from the 50-yard line now for Bo Nix. And he's lined up here in shotgun. The Raiders defense is showing blitz on the play here. They rush 4. Nix looking to throw, scrambling to his right, pump fakes, gets that to Harvey, and a nice tackle there by Adams. And we see there the safety converted to linebacker has had an excellent season this year, and he's made a couple of crucial tackles, including that one here in this one. And it's now 2nd down and 18 at the 48-yard line, just past midfield. Only a 2-yard game as Patrick Graham, the Raiders defensive coordinator, tries to get his team to believe they can get the upset here tonight. Appreciate y'all, man. So Now here we go. Nix pump fakes, gets that completed in a big play here for number 13 in the stiff arm, and he's out of bounds at the 5-yard line, and a first down, Broncos. And what an excellent play there. And number 13 lined up in the slot. He gets behind the defense, and Bo Nix steps up. And because of his scrambling ability, he sets up his receiver wide open. Bryant, number 13, behind the defense. And that's a big gain of 44 yards, 24 yards after the catch. And it's first and goal at the 5-yard line for the Denver Broncos offense. And now Bo Nix in the shotgun here. They put the running back Harvey in motion. They get him the ball in the flat. Harvey in trouble, and he steps out of bounds, and that's going to be a loss of a yard, and not the play Denver was looking for on first and goal. And again, that's Adams, who makes an excellent play, getting to the outside. And my mistake, that's actually number 11. And we see J.K. Dobbins with 4 rushes for 22 yards. Bo Nix with 73 passing yards thus far. Only able to get 1 completed to Cortland Sutton. But now second down and goal. After that loss of a yard, it's now on the 7-yard line here for Denver. Nix doesn't like what he sees, changes up the play. Harvey comes out of the backfield. Nix in the shotgun looking to throw. 4-man rush. Nix steps up in the pocket. Completed. It's caught. Touchdown Broncos. And Franklin, number 11, makes the catch. And now they're an extra point away from tying this football game. And an excellent, excellent play there for the Denver Broncos. Franklin, the receiver, lined up on the far right. He's one-on-one. It's a slant play, and he just makes an excellent play to get in front of the defender. Nix with an excellent throw, and it's now a 7-7 ball game. All right, guys, with 2:41 to go, Denver has tied it up. Carson, what's up, brother? You saying Tua took a got his goated? What is? Someone said Tua is goated. Look, if you're saying Tua is goated, like someone's gonna, fry him and eat him like a goat. Maybe that, I don't know what the hell that means. Bring back Jack Lambert and Buddy Smith. Oh, Dick Buckus. Oh, that'd be so cool, William. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, Keith. Appreciate you helping us out here in the chat. Tyler, what's up, bro? Keith, appreciate you holding it down, man. Thank you guys so much for hanging out here on the channel. All right, guys, if you do have any comments that you want to stand out, want some shout-outs, or even just have some football questions, let me know with those super chats. If not, guys, please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. As the Raiders get ready to get this one back after the touchback, they'll come out on offense with a tied football game here in the second quarter. And that last drive there for Denver, Bo Nix able to orchestrate a nice drive for a 5-play, 53-yard drive that took just over 3 minutes. And a 7-yard touchdown pass from Nix to Franklin has tied this ball game up here at 7. And the defense here for Denver really needs to be applauded. They have made the Raiders' lives miserable because even though they've had short field position, they have not given up any points since that opening drive here in this football game. So now at the 35-yard line, Smith in the shotgun here for the Raiders. And he's looking to throw. Smith steps up in the pocket, and he's going to go down for the sack. And another big play there for the Denver defense. And Smith's going to lose a yard trying to avoid the sack, but instead has to step up and avoid even a bigger loss. That one going to go for a loss of at least a yard. Roach Number 97 gets the sack there for the Broncos defense. So it looks like Denver calls their first timeout. So now with that timeout, it's 2 minutes, 36 seconds to go. And Denver looking for an opportunity to possibly get the ball back here. Oh, hell yeah. Corey, what's up, man? Welcome back, brother. Shout out to one of our members on the chat. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. And now 2nd and 10. They hand it off to Genty. Genty, ooh, man, got hit hard. And he gets about 3 or 4 on the play, but not much. And that sets up 3rd down and long. And a quick timeout once again for Denver. And Brock Bowers on that last drive finally was able to get some targets. Not able to complete on some of them. But a big play. Got the Raiders down the field. But wasn't able to get anything going after Benino came up with a nice play in the backfield on that rushing attempt there for Bowers. Corey, appreciate you with the jewels, dude, GOAT. Corey, you the GOAT, dude. Appreciate you, dog. Shout out. That's awesome, man. Thank you, Broken Table. All right, so 3rd down and 6. Now from the 38-yard line. Smith lined up in the shotgun. It's a blitz coming for Denver, and they get to the quarterback. And that's a big play. Benino and Allen get in on the sack for Denver. And 4th down here for the Raiders. And this is a sacking spree. You get a sack. You get a sack. You get a sack. And you get a sack. And what a big performance here for the Broncos defense. And ooh, man, better make sure Benino didn't get knocked out. Both him and Allen just headbutted after coming up on that sack there on that play. And oh my goodness, man. That's not really a good look for Geno. Like, I know the offensive line's not playing that well right now, but for Geno to sort of kind of go off on the guys on the sideline just a little bit before, and now on the next drive, you pretty much get a 3 and out right away and don't look good. Yo, you better watch out, man. Kenny Pickett might be getting in the game here, the guys. Hey, look, if it happens, just know your boy said it first, okay? I'm just saying, you're not seeing too many good things right now for the Raiders, okay, guys? Okay. I was in Denver for family Super Bowl party win. Oh, QB Peyton Manning. Paul, I'm so jealous, bro. That is so cool. Talk about an epic win for Peyton Manning. What a way to go out, dude. Von Miller was so dominant in that Super Bowl. And, I mean, who was that team that lost that Super Bowl? Oh, the Carolina Panthers. That's right. That's it. Hey, guys, do you know, as a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan, I've got to see more of my AFC, or I should say more of my NFC South division rivals lose the Super Bowl than I have seen the Buccaneers win a Super Bowl? Yeah, it's been pretty good. I'm not going to lie. That one where Drew Brees and the Saints won the Super Bowl, I felt bad for Peyton Manning. I really did. I thought Peyton Manning and the Colts were going to win that Super Bowl. I really did. There was no way I was rooting for the Saints. But, hey, at the same time, though, like a good story there. New Orleans ends up winning the Super Bowl just a few years after Hurricane Katrina. That right there, I have to acknowledge. And the Saints are probably the one team that I don't normally diss around or mess around with too much, and as far as a division rival, because the Saints and the Bucs have always been kind of like, you know, they always put up good matchups, especially over the last, 5 or 10 years, right? But man, the Falcons and the Panthers, whew, talk about just like up and down this whole season. But hey, hats off to the Panthers, man. A big win over the Packers last week. Psh, way to go, Panthers, dude. Yo, basketball, what's up? Appreciate the sub. Thank you so much, basketball girl. What's going on? And Harms and Travel, what's going on, bro? Got Broncos hater. What's up, bro? I'm a Chiefs, not a bandwagon. Hell yeah. What's going on? We got HKY Ren in the chat. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I hate the Panthers more than any other state South rival, says Joshua. Yeah, dude, appreciate you. That Super Bowl with the Panthers and the Patriots was one of the first Super Bowls I watched from like start to finish. Joshua, you're right, dude. Look, that's my thing, man. I don't think this is talked about enough as we see a nice punt there, and the Broncos offense gets ready to come back out on the field. And let me try to make this as quick as I can, guys. Composure, leadership, and respect, or maturity, really. I guess not even respect. Maturity are the three things that an NFL quarterback must have. And you're not showing a lot of leadership and respect when you're over there on the sidelines yelling and cussing at guys, whether they missed something or not. You're better off keeping your mouth shut, keeping your composure, and trying to move on to the next play. So 1st down and 10 here for Denver. Nick's in the shotgun, under pressure, gets rid of it. Oh, and right out of the hands of the running back. And that is a terrible play here for Denver's offense to start out. And we'll see here. Nix was trying to get it to the running back coming out of the backfield there. That's Tyler Batty, number 28. And he's batty, all right, bad at catching the football. So 2nd down and 10 coming up here, guys. Hope you're liking the channel. Appreciate you guys. Oh, Bills fan, basketball girl, hell yeah. So 2nd down and 10, quick throw. Ingram with a nice grab. And that's going to get the ball close to the 35-yard line. And now 3rd down and 4 here for Denver. And Nick's getting everybody back to the line here. They're at the 34, actually, so it's 3rd down and 3. Nick's looking to throw. Under pressure, gets rid of it. That's caught! And a big catch there by Bryant, number 13. And that's a 1st down, Broncos. But uh-oh, there's laundry on the field, folks. And we'll have to see what the penalty marker is here on Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Oh, and that's going to be offensive pass interference, and that will back up the Broncos offense. And that takes away that beautiful play there from Bryant, number 13, the rookie. And yep, you see the extension of the arm. He's not allowed to do that, folks. Taking advantage there of Chin, and they called it. So now 1:21 left to go. We're under the 2-minute warning here. Tied 7-7 here before halftime. Guys, make sure you stick around. We'll have a halftime recap. We'll try to get to more of your comments here, guys. Really appreciate y'all. And now 3rd and 14. Nix under pressure, steps up in the pocket. He throws. It's caught. Cortland Sutton with the grab at the 40-yard line. And a 1st down, Broncos. And Bo Nix, an excellent throw on the run. The clock is ticking with 1 timeout remaining. They place the ball at the 38-yard line. And that was a big gain there, but wait a minute. Uh-oh. And that's going to be a false start penalty there on Denver. And we'll see the penalty marker here. And wait a minute, they are discussing this here. And yep, false start on the offense, and that's going to back up Denver here with 58 seconds to go. And that was an excellent play. So they'll have to take 10 seconds off the clock because they only got 1 timeout remaining. So now 1st and 15 coming up here for Denver, and that was a nice 14-yard completion to number 14. A big throw. Oh, Franklin not able to get to it. The coverage was great on the play, and Franklin was late to get his hands up, and it's incomplete now. 2nd down and 15 coming up here for the Broncos. 43 seconds remaining. The Broncos only with 1 timeout left. And the Raiders' defense has been very competitive here in the first half. You got to imagine if this Raiders' defense is able to force a couple of turnovers, they could definitely pull off the upset here. So 2nd down and 15. Ball now at the 33-yard line after the penalty. Nix in the shotgun, looking to throw. Blitz coming from the Raiders. Nix having to run for his life. Throws it downfield. And that's going to be intercepted. And Kelly's back on his feet. He's at the 20. He's at the 25 to the 30. He's at the 35. Cuts inside. And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line. And that's a turnover, ladies and gentlemen. And a first down, Raiders. And Kelly celebrates with his teammates in the end zone. And Bo Nix just threw this one up, scrambling for his life on the right side. And he tried to get it to his target, but oh, guys, Franklin stopped running on the play. And that's what gave the easy interception opportunity there for the Raiders defenders. And that's why they tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot give up on any play. But a terrible throw and decision there for Bo Nix. And now with 27 seconds remaining, the ball's now on the 36-yard line. And the Raiders in shotgun. Smith looking to throw. Downfield looking for a big play. Thornton right through his hands. And oh no, the rookie once again not able to bring that one in. And it's one-on-one coverage. Moss gets beaten by the double move. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I don't know where it go, dude. It went right through my hands. Oh, boy. So now 2nd down and 10. 21 seconds remaining here for the Raiders offense. Smith in shotgun. Denver showing blitz. And looks like the Raiders got a burn at Tammy. And 2nd down and 10. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have seen already 3 big crucial mistakes now for the rookies here for this Raiders offense. Thornton there, wide open on the double move. The best pass we've seen Geno Smith throw all half long. And Thornton lets it go right through the basket, man. Right through his hands, dude. Right through his arms. Tough break there. Thornton's also been called on an illegal offensive pass interference penalty on a touchdown run that would have gave the Raiders a 14-0 lead early in this first half. Not to mention Beck with a holding call that brought back a big run for Genty in this first half. So now 2nd down and 10. Smith in the shotgun, under pressure, steps back, throws, gets that completed. Lockett, nice catch and run, gets out of bounds, close to the first down marker. He's going to be at the 40-yard line here. No, mark it the 45. So 3rd and 1 coming up here for the Raiders.
15 yards would be great. Still have the 2 timeouts. Right now, Geno Smith has that internal clock, respecting what this Denver defense.
And Chip Kelly and head coach Pete Carroll looking for some points and a lead here before halftime. 15 seconds remaining. Ball now at the 45-yard line. It's 3rd and 1 here for Smith. Smith under pressure, rolling, throws it. Genty's got it, but Genty not able to get anywhere. And he's going to be tackled down, and now the Raiders look like they're just going to let it run. And they're going to go in at halftime, and that's how the half ends, folks. The pressure getting to Geno Smith. He has to scramble to his left and just barely gets rid of it before going down for the sack. I should say going down, but it's going to be a catch for a loss. And you can see the frustration on the face of Bo Nix. And guys, when you really look at this, the Raiders should have at least a 14-7 lead, if not a 21-7 lead, if it wasn't for the mistakes. But we'll get in here at halftime. And 5 sacks allowed in the first half. That's the most since 2006 for Pete Carroll's offensive line. And the Raiders' offensive line is most certainly going to have to do something different to help give protection to Geno Smith as we head into halftime. Welcome, everybody, to Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play here for the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Denver Broncos. It's a 7-7 ball game. Hope you guys are doing good. Butterfingers, what the hell is that, Corey? You gotta see what you're talking about. Tim, take that Tebow crap. Oh, dude. Corey, you did not just say that. Brother, you're supposed to be my friend. Why you say that? Don't you say that? This is one of my favorite jerseys, dog. This ain't Tebow crap. This is Tebow mania, baby. All right. So, halftime. Raiders. Sim. Broncos. Sim. Doing good. Hope everybody else is doing good. All right, guys. There is an update there for the score in the chat. Hope you guys are doing good. Thank you for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Keith, appreciate you setting me up here for success. Thank you, man. I'll try again. Sorry to hear that, buddy. Tough loss there for you and your team. But, hey, thank you for coming and hanging out with us here today, man. I appreciate you, John. Got a bunch of positive comments here, guys. Appreciate you, man. All right, guys, if we do have any disrespectful or sort of nasty comments, we're going to make sure that you're no longer in the chat. I don't like saying that, but just want to make sure I reiterate to everybody. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, I'm sad they lost 4 straight Super Bowls, says Basketball Girl. I can't blame you. Tough being a Bills fan. They've been so good, yet just so close, yet so far away from getting back to that Super Bowl for Bills fans, huh? All right. Looks like that's about it, guys, as far as comments. Make sure, guys, if you do have any comments you want to stand out or want to shout out, or if you guys have any football questions, let me know with those super chats. Hell yeah, Motown Mitch, my dog. We kneel with Tim Tebow. Yeah. Let's go. All right, here we go. Culver's is amazing. Oh, yeah, nice. See, now you're making me hungry, Joshua. Knock it off. All right, guys, so let's give you guys a stat recap for this halftime stat recap here on Tim Reynolds Show, one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Now, let's go with your halftime recap. And, guys, the Raiders are tied here with the Denver Broncos 7-7 at halftime, but it most certainly could be a very different ball game here for the Raiders if it wasn't for a couple of crucial mistakes by their rookie wide receivers with 2 penalties and unfortunately a big mishap where we have now seen the Raiders not been able to take advantage, and we've seen for Denver their defense has been able to get to the quarterback with 5 sacks in the first half against this Raiders offensive line. And guys, that's the most sacks that the Raiders offensive line has given up since 2006. And we're seeing here for Denver, they've been able to sort of survive. They're not running the football like they should. Their offense seems out of whack just a little bit, but Bo Nix has been able to make a lot of plays with his legs and his arms on the run. And that defensive line, though, for the Raiders is most certainly getting some pressure on Bo Nix. And they got that turnover there just before the half, but weren't able to do anything with it. So, with that said, excuse me. With that said, we go over Geno Smith and the Las Vegas Raiders first here on our stat recap. And 12 for 18 for 94 passing yards was Geno Smith. He was sacked 5 times in the first half as well. We see Ashton Genty with 10 carries for 35 yards and a touchdown. He only has had 2 carries really since about late in the first quarter. And look, the Pat McAfee show says a lot of sacks. A lot of sacks. And that's the 5th game with 5+ sacks this season for Denver. Ooh-hoo. And we look at here for the Raiders as we finish up here. Brock Bowers with the 1 catch for 31 yards. Tyler Lockett, 3 catches for 24 yards. And Michael Mayer with 3 catches for 22 yards as well. And that's pretty much it there for the Raiders and their stats. And we look at the Denver Broncos, and Bo Nix was 9 for 15 for 101 yards, 1 passing touchdown, and 1 interception. And you see they're talking about it now on the broadcast, the crucial mistakes and penalties that the teams made that really cost the Raiders in the first half. J.K. Dobbins with 4 carries for 22 yards. He's averaging over 5 yards a carry, but they're just not giving him the football enough. I expect that to change in the second half. Feed Dobbins. Come on, man. Peyton does this all the time. He gets so freaking pass happy when you run the football. You got one of the best offensive lines in football. Run the football. Come on, Denver. And we see R.J. Harvey, 2 carries for 2 yards, only 24 yards rushing in the first half for Denver. Like, Denver, you're not going to win football games like that. And we see 116 total yards for Denver, 112 total yards for the Raiders. So they're pretty even here as far as total yards and the way their offenses are playing. Now, Pat Bryant with 1 catch for 43 yards on that big play. He had another big catch that was actually taken back by a penalty committed by the Broncos. Troy Franklin with 3 catches for 22 yards and a touchdown. And Cortland Sutton with 2 catches for 20 yards in this one as well. And that's pretty much it here for the stat recap here on Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. All right, let's try to get to your comments. Holy crap, they're coming in a lot. Holy shit. 5K for Raiders plus 10. Uh-oh, that's a big bet. That's a big bet. All right, Corey, see you when you get back, buddy. Motown Mitch got some vacation coming up. Plans are for Mrs. Motown somewhere special. She's about to get. Oh, dude, watch me wrestle some gators. Let's go, Motown Mitch. That sounds awesome, dude. Hope you enjoy yourself, my brother. Big shout out, Starboy. Thank you so much, man, for sending some love in the chat. Appreciate you. Genty was the man at Boise State. Absolutely, Keith. Loved watching him at Boise State. Yeah, you're right about that, LT. That Raiders O-line is... Okay. All right, pretty much caught up there with the comments. Thank you, guys. Make sure, please, to hit that like button, guys. Subscribe to the channel. If you guys have any shout-outs, any football questions you guys want me to answer, make sure you hit me up with those super chats here on Tim Reynolds Show. We are at halftime, so maybe if you just got something nice to say and you want to send in a super chat, go right ahead. We appreciate y'all here on the channel, man. All right, we're just going to hang out here for the rest of the halftime. And don't settle. A.J. Cole becomes the first Raiders punter with 2 punts inside the 2-yard line since 2011. Oh, yeah. There we go, guys. I'm back. You guys lost to my Lions 24-9. Hey, Lions, that was a really good performance there by your team. But, dude, how about the Vikings last week, man? I did not see that coming against the Lions, dude. It was like the defense for the Vikings, like, took it personal that no one was picking them to win. I think at one point the Vikings were actually like a double-digit underdog in that game. I think the line came to me like 8.5 or 6.5 or something like that by the time we got to kickoff. But, man, the Vikings got a big win over the Detroit Lions. Ugh. Ugh. Fucking allergies. Ugh. All right. As a Raiders fan, I'm pleasantly surprised and extremely disappointed at the same time. That most certainly sounds like a Raiders fan. We got ZY1W. Appreciate you, man, for the jewels in the chat. Thank you. Obi-Wan Kenobi says, go Raiders. Both defenses are good, but Denver's Bo Nix and the Broncos offense squeezes it out for the win tonight. And yeah, G-Razor, you're probably right, man. You're probably right, dude. Thank you for hanging out in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you, Lions got potential. Guys, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, If you guys have any football questions whatsoever, please hit me up with the super chats. Or if you guys just want some shout outs, please make sure you let me know. And also, guys, we do have memberships now live on the channel. So appreciate you all for checking that out. All right. So really in the second half, I think what we're looking here, I'm going to start with the Denver Broncos, okay? The Broncos, easy. Run the football. That's exactly what we have to do, or I should say what the Broncos have to do for them to be victorious in this one. If they can run the football, control the clock a little bit better, their defense is playing pretty decent, I really don't think they have much else they got to worry about. Now for the Raiders, they need to make sure they're still getting pressure on Bo Nix because that's forcing Bo to have to really improvise, run around with the football, and that's what's led to the one interception and turnover. Now, if the Raiders defense can force a couple of turnovers or maybe get a few more sacks, that really could be the difference in this one. Now, for the Raiders offense, I would say run the football, but they actually have tried to run the football pretty decently here in the first half. So for me, they got to use a little bit more of that play action game. But unfortunately, really, I don't know if that's going to work they've already given up 5 sacks. They've lost one of their best offensive linemen probably for the rest of the game here to injury. So for me, honestly, they're going to probably have to try to do a quick passing game. We're talking some slants, more screens, and try to use that to hopefully set up some big plays downfield if you're the Raiders. Because what I was going to say is you want to use the play action game because that's what's going to set up big plays down the field for this Raiders offense, especially with Genty in the backfield. But they have tried to run the football, and the rush defense has been pretty decent for the Denver Broncos in this one. So that might not necessarily be the right game plan. So the quick passing game, the slants, wide receiver screens, tight end screens, maybe even some quick curl routes if you can, some quick in and out routes to the sideline might be what the Raiders need to do if they want to be able to pull off the upset here. But hey, to be tied 7-7, especially after all the mistakes for both teams, I think that's not too bad, especially for the fans. But I'm sure the fans would like to see a little bit more scoring in this one. All right, and there is the beautiful, beautiful Empower Field and Mile High Stadium. And 45 sacks this season. That's the most through 10 games since 1989 when the Vikings, the Purple People Eaters, had 50. And 7 total touchdowns this season. That's the third most by a rookie in Raiders history for Alshon Genty. And you're looking at the quarterback comparison, Smith has actually had a really good first half, but those 5 sacks have most certainly played a pivotal part in the Raiders being tied with the Denver Broncos here as we get ready to start the second half. Thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. Appreciate y'all. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Buying championships is weak, says our boy Joshua in the chat. I guess I'd have to agree with you, brother. I gotta agree with you. All right, so we'll see a nice return here. Harvey, oh my goodness, gets tackled inside the 20-yard line. But there is a flag on the play. So this could be insult to injury. And it is going to be holding on the receiving team. And that is not the way Denver wanted to start this one out.
Sean, for as slow of a start as it was for your offense, it's a tie game. How do you take control of the second half?
Listen, I think the field position.
24 rushing yards in the first half is the second fewest in a game this season. Hey, Sean Payton, run the football and you'll win. I promise. Defense is a thing of the past. Most parts done like stuff like that very often. Ain't that the freaking truth, Motown Mitch? Appreciate y'all. Hey, Turbo, the Broncos did win back-to-back championships back in the 90s, brother. Okay. So now here we go, 1st and 10 here for the Broncos at the 9-yard line. Nix in the jumbo set, handoff, and uh-oh! And we got a penalty, a false start on the offense. What's going on in here? Yo, Turbo Duran, 2531. How about them LA Dodgers, dude? Back-to-back championships. Your Broncos can't do that. First off, it's not my Broncos. I'm just rooting for the Broncos here. Second off, Turbo. The Broncos won back-to-back Super Bowls back in the 90s, dog. John Elway, Terrell Davis. Okay. Pretty damn good. So now it's going to be 1st and 15 from the 4-yard line, and a handoff. Dobbins bounces back and forth like he's in a Madden game, and he only gets about 2 yards on that carry up to the 7-yard line. They're going to call it a gain of 3. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and long here for the Denver Broncos. And this is about the 4th, maybe 3rd time that the Broncos have been pinned inside their own 10-yard line. Their average starting field position is their own 19-yard line compared to the Las Vegas Raiders at their own 39-yard line. So now Nix is in the shotgun here, standing on his 1-yard line. And play action, Nix, under pressure, gets rid of it, and that's going to be incomplete. R.J. Harvey, the intended target on the play. Ooh, so close to one of these. So close to one of these. So close. Watch out. So 3rd down and 12 here for the Broncos offense. And the Raiders looking to make a big stop on defense here at the 6-yard line. Nix in the shotgun, under pressure, gets rid of it, and that's incomplete. Looking for Bryant, and now the Broncos are going to have to punt deep in their own territory. And the Broncos fans are not happy about it. And you got to wonder, man, like, what? You guys tell me, man. What are they doing? Just seriously. You got one of the best offensive lines in football. J.K. Dobbins is one of the best running backs in football right now. Why are we throwing the ball so much? I don't understand. And that's probably the best punt of the night there from Crenshaw, and he gets that to about the 39. We'll see a return here. And the special teams looking for a play. And he gets up to the 46, but there is a penalty flag on the field. We've got laundry, ladies and gentlemen. Laundry on the field. And that's going to be holding on the kicking team, so that will back up the Raiders. What NFL jersey don't you have, says Mr. Elephant Gaming. Shout out to one of our members in the chat. What don't I have? I do not have a Chargers jersey. I don't have a Giants jersey. I don't have a Cowboys jersey. I don't have a Baltimore jersey. I don't have a Steelers jersey. I definitely don't have an Atlanta jersey. Don't have a New Orleans jersey. I do have a Panthers jersey, but it's Steve Smith, and that mother effer was one of the best and toughest receivers I ever seen on the football field. So a lot of respect to that guy. I know if I ever get an Atlanta Falcons jersey, it'll either be Wark Dunn or Julio Jones or Michael Vick. But now 1st and 10 here for the Raiders at the 29-yard line. Geno Smith lined up under center here. It's a 3-wide receiver set. Genty in the backfield. He's going to take the handoff, and he takes that one up the middle. A nice run there. Greenlaw with the tackle, and it'll be about 4 yards on that carry. And Genty, who stands tall in the backfield like he's Darth Vader. Oh, Mike Evans? I need a Mike Evans real jersey, though, like this, with the patches, like the numbers patched and stitched in. I got one that's kind of like a T-shirt jersey, but yes, I definitely need to get a Mike Evans Buccaneer jersey and a Levante David. Like, those are like immediate. I got to get those real soon. So Genty, a nice run there, gets about 3 yards. So it's going to be 2nd down here, or no, 3rd down and short here for the Raiders, just past, I believe, the 25-yard line. And we'll have to see where they mark it here. But it's going to be 3rd and 2 for the Raiders. Appreciate you guys hanging out on the channel. Appreciate you, MVG. So 3rd and 2 now from the 37. So they're just past the 35-yard line. Smith in the shotgun. The Broncos are showing blitz on the play. And before the delay of game, they get the timeout to the Raiders. Pete Carroll covering his quarterback. Keith, hell yeah, dude. Why not, bro? We got the 50 likes. I think we can make it to 100, man. What do you think, Keith? Chad, what do you think? You think we can make it to 100 likes, guys? I appreciate y'all so much, man. Y'all have been so cool in the chat. This has been awesome. And look at that, man. Genty back to his original stance where he just stands in the backfield and makes it happen. So now 3rd and 2 here for the Raiders after the timeout. Ball at the 37-yard line. They need to get to the 39 for a first down. Smith in the shotgun here. 4-man rush for Denver. Smith gets rid of it. Oh, and right through the hands of Tyler Lockett. And Riley Moss in coverage there. And incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th down there for the Raiders. And it was one-on-one coverage there with Lockett and Moss. Ooh, nice move from Lockett. And man, that throw just a little too high for the receiver. And Smith, frustrated with himself. He knows he's got to put that right on the chest of the receiver. He tries to put it up for a nice hand grab there, but it's just over the head of Lockett. So Cole with an opportunity for another one. And not bad. This one, he pins him at the 16-yard line. So at least Nix will have some breathing room here as the Denver Broncos offense gets ready to come back out on the field. And man, the fans are not too happy with the Broncos offense. I'll tell you that much, man. Need to get me a Gibbs jersey? Well, Motown Mitchell, if you're being generous, I mean, shit. Number 0? That might be pretty cool, especially a black one. That'd be really cool, man. Really cool. Fucking Broncos. Dude, Roy, you're so right, dude. The son of Martin Gramatica, his son, Gramatica, is on the USF Bulls team. It's so cool how his sons are going to the same college and just, it's so cool, man. It's so cool. Chat, appreciate you holding it down for your boy. Thank you so much for hanging out here, guys, on the channel. Please don't make sure, guys, to hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. All right, I think we're pretty much caught up here on the comments. All right. Well, we just took care of that real fucking quick, didn't we? Ain't nobody gonna mess with people in my chat. Nah, we stick together in my chat. That's right. That's right. All right, so let's look at those last couple of drives here in the third quarter. So 3 plays, only -2 yards for the Broncos as they open up the third quarter here. And now we see the Raiders with their first possession here in the second half. And that goes for a 3-and-out. So now Broncos come out on 1st and 10. Here from the 16. Nick's going to hand it off. Dobbins cuts back. He's got a nice running lane there. Runs over a defender. And 3 Raiders have to bring him down after an 8-yard gain. He gets it up to about the 24-yard line.
1978. Since that time, the Raiders have had 18 head coaches. 18. And Tom Flores had a long run. John had a long run. And then 18. You think about the Pittsburgh Steelers, of course, would be the classic example of stability. 57 years, 3 head coaches.
So 2nd down and 3 here from the 23-yard line. Handoff Dobbins. Dobbins met. Oh, did he get there? Excellent effort there from the running back. And I think he may have fallen forward for a 1st down. Adams there on the tackle for the Raiders. And we'll see where they mark him. And it is going to be just short. So they're going to put him down 3rd and 1 here for the Denver offense.
Speak on behalf of a lot of people my age. My whole goal was to stay up to halftime to see the highlights, right? Because that's how we saw highlights back then.
The only way you could. Yeah. Pre-cable. Timeout.
I would beg my mom.
So it looks like Denver calls their first timeout here on 3rd and 1. What's up? You got Wild T24. What's your top favorite teams? All right. So for me, obviously the Bucs are number 1. If I have to go with a close number 2, it's probably the Detroit Lions right now because I do live in the state of Michigan. So I probably got to put them number 2 right now. Number 3, it's probably got to be the Jacksonville Jaguars. I've kind of always been a fan of them. Number 4, 4 and 5 are going to be tough. I'm going to have to think on it, but I think that's at least my top 3. I would say the Dolphins, but I've just not been a big fan of what the Dolphins have been doing lately, man. A bunch of my family members are big Dolphins fans, so I like to root for them for my family, but I don't know if I can put them in my top 5 right now, honestly. All right, guys, so 3rd and 1. Nick's on the QB sneak, and uh-oh. Guys, I don't know if he got there, and it depends on the spot. It looks like he's going to have enough, and they're going to give it to him. Let's see what happens here, but wow.
Denver's kind of game. I mean, talk about the Raiders want to get into the 4th quarter and find out a way to win a game. All stacked against him. He didn't really.
Pete Carroll didn't like the spot. But it's now 1st and 10 here from the 26. Nick's under trouble. He gets rid of it, and the fullback catches it in the flat. And number 46 has the grab, and that's a 1st down Broncos. And he was lined up at the 2nd tight end spot. He comes in motion. Number 46 with the nice grab. Gets up the field for a 1st down. And Bo Nix, another throw on the run there. That one was juggled a little bit on that one. So 1st and 10 now from the 39-yard line for Bo Nix. And he's lined up here in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off. Dobbins has a nice running lane on the left side. Cuts it back inside to the 45-yard line. And after a gain of 13 yards by Prentice, the tight end, that's a nice run there from J.K. Dobbins. Appreciate you guys. Matt, what's up, dude? Welcome to the channel. Now here we go, 2nd down and 3. Appreciate you being on, Matt. And now handoff here at Dobbins. Oh, met in the backfield, but he gives a nice effort there, and Crosby has to bring him down. Only a 2-yard gain on that play. So now a 3rd down coming up here for Denver near midfield. And we'll see where they spot the football. So 3rd down and 1 coming up here for the Broncos offense. And they're at the 48-yard line. They need to get to the 49 for a first down. It's an I formation here for Denver. Nix tosses it to Dobbins on the left side. Dobbins breaks free to the 50 and out of bounds at the 45-yard line. And that's a first down, Broncos. And what a run there. J.K. Dobbins takes this toss play. It's a pitch play there to Dobbins on the left side after they faked it to the fullback. And nice blocking there from the tight end on the outside. Springs Dobbins free for a first down run. What I tell you, folks, run the football. He's got 10 rushes for 50 yards now. And they're at the 45-yard line across midfield. And Bo Nix looking to throw under pressure. Gets that one completed. R.J. Harvey makes a man miss. And he gets inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. And that's going to be second down and short now. And we see R.J. Harvey. That's at least his fourth target. But I believe it's only his first or second catch of the night. That one goes for about 8 yards. He'll stay in the game. And he's the first rookie running back with a TD catch in 3 straight games since 1965. And that was Gale Sayers who did that back in 1965. Wow. So second down and 3 from the 38. Nix, flag on the play. And this one's going to be a full start on the offense. Thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. John, thank you, man. Enjoy your meeting tomorrow. Best of luck. Broncos Nation. Dixie, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So the penalty there on Broncos, and that backs them up to 2nd and 8. And it's a handoff there. Harvey takes the draw play up the middle. A nice run there. He gets most of the penalty yards back. And this is going to set up third down and short here for the Broncos. And we'll have to see where they mark the football here. But 3rd and 1 could possibly see another QB sneak play coming up here for the Broncos offense. And Denver lines up here with Bo Nix under center at the 36-yard line. They need to get to the 35. And a quick throw. Oh, that's behind. Wait, Sutton's looking to throw here, but he's going to be running around. And that goes incomplete. I should say for a sack or just a tackle for loss, I guess. Oh, my gosh, dude. What was that? What was that? I mean, can we at least get a replay here? And looks like Will Lutz will come out to attempt his first field goal of the night. This one from 59 yards out and from the logo. And the kick is up, and it's got the distance, and it is, no good. It doesn't have the distance, ladies and gentlemen. It hits in the end zone, and wow, the Raiders missed out on an opportunity. Someone could have been back there to return that kick, and instead, it's just no good. But hey, why worry about someone returning it with it no good? Now, the Raiders once again have got excellent field position at their own 41-yard line. Oh boy. If the Broncos lose to the Raiders, Broncos fans are going to lose their freaking minds. Yikes. You right? Am I right? Come on, you guys know I'm right. All right. Vegas about to eat this game, right? Raiders. What's up, Wally? Yeah, someone needs to teach him. Hope you guys are doing well. Go Pack Go, says Base. So you doing good, man? Hope you doing good. We got True Grizzly, man. Vegas is about to eat this game. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Appreciate you, dude. Appreciate you. All right. So 11 plays, 43 yards on that last drive there for Denver. And Will Lutz misses the 59-yard field goal. Just not enough leg to get it through the upright. And it's still a 7-7 ball game here in this one. So here we go, 1st and 10 now for the Raiders offense. And will they be able to take advantage of the field position here? Keith, let's go over 60 likes. Yes, can we make it to 100? So now at the 49-yard line, Smith in the shotgun, looking to throw over the middle. Oh, it's popped up and it's intercepted. Big man balling, 92, still on his feet at the 45 to the 40, then the 35, and a big hit from Meyer. But Tillman says, big man balling, baby. He catches the interception off the deflection, and it's a first down, Broncos! And whoa, Genty jumps up. The ball hits him right in the face mask and bounces off his helmet right into the hands of the defensive lineman, Tillman, number 92. Oh, he held on to it, almost fumbled it. And then, man, at the very end of this play, Tillman got hit hard by Meyer, the tight end who made the tackle. But now Geno Smith stands alone with his 12th interception of the season. That is now the lead in the NFL. He was tied with Tua Tagovailoa with 11 interceptions this season. Now he's got 12 in the NFL lead. 1st and 10 now from the 33-yard line. Denver hands it off to Dobbins. Dobbins, a nice move in the backfield, but it still goes nowhere. A nice play there from the Raider defense. Ooh, challenge alert. Can we hit 100 likes? Ladies and gentlemen, can we make it happen? Can we hit that like button and make it to 100 likes here on this Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play for the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Denver Broncos? Well, guys, the good thing is it's not a blowout. It's a 7-7 ball game, so we'll have to see what happens here, guys. So 2nd down and 10. Now from the 33, Nix looking to throw. Plenty of time. He's got to roll to his right. He's going backwards, and I don't know. That didn't make it to the line of scrimmage. There's a flag on the play. I believe there was a receiver in the vicinity, but pass interference on the offense. And Franklin penalized once again. And he'll have to back up here, and it's going to bring up 2nd down and long.
Well, linebackers out there right away, they think that screen's going to be thrown, and that's where Nix wanted to go with the ball. He had nowhere else to go with it.
Whoa, okay. So we got coaches on the sideline for Denver cussing out their players. Oh, crap. Caught that on camera. Gary, welcome back. So now 2nd down and 20. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe. So now from the 43, a handoff. Dobbins takes that draw play. Ooh. Oh, no, there's a fumble. And the Raiders say they have it, but with Dobbins already down. And they're saying he's down by contact. And we're seeing here, boom, looks like the knee is down for Dobbins. And, ooh, man, Wilson, who made the tackle, got that leg of Dobbins caught underneath. Ooh. Oh, man, and now Dobbins is going off the field. I hope he's okay. 3rd and 18 now for Denver. Nix under pressure, gets rid of it. Oh, a big tackle there after a 2-yard gain. And it's going to be 4th down, Denver. And the Raiders playing inspiring defense here as they take advantage of the poor offensive line play here for Denver. And Bo Nix has been under duress all game long. And now the Raiders get ready to come back out on offense.
So Peyton says, I'm going to punt here instead of trying a 57-yard field goal. And if he misses, then Las Vegas has the ball near midfield.
So Crawshaw looking to pin the Raiders deep here with a nice kick. And unfortunately, that one's going to roll right into the end zone. So you're seeing it once again, guys, just like the first half. The second half has most certainly been the same, with both defenses really stepping up, playing very well. Pressure to the quarterback has really been the tail of the tape here. The Raiders are getting really good pressure on Bo Nix. That's forcing Bo Nix, the Broncos quarterback, to really have to move around the pocket and outside the pocket way too much. And it's throwing off his rhythm and his timing right now, getting the passes to his receivers as best he can. Whoa, big shout out to Kerry with the 100. Appreciate you there. Thank you so much for hanging out on the channel for the jewels. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. A wide receiver from the Raiders was traded to the Jags this week. Yes, Jacoby Myers was traded from the Raiders to the Jaguars during the NFL trade deadline this week. I am expecting to get some more videos on the channel tomorrow, guys, when I do get a little extra time about those trades and everything that happened. I'm going to try to make them a little creative, too, maybe possibly do some skits with them. So we'll make it happen, though. Thank you guys for hanging out. All right, guys, let's keep it going. We're almost to our like goal of 100 here on this one, guys. Oh, yeah, GG plays. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, the Ravens definitely can make a comeback, man. But they just got to believe in one another. They got to play clean football and do what they need to do, which is run the football, play great defense, man. Believe it or not, the only change they've made on defense is the safety Hamilton has now been able to be placed inside the box and near that defensive line way more often, especially since they made that trade for another safety with the Chargers. And really, that's been the difference for that Baltimore Ravens defense really going forward. Denver Broncos, let's go, says Kenda. Hell yeah. Appreciate you guys hanging out. I do have the score pinned in the chat for everybody. Appreciate you, True Grizz, being an awesome supporter of the chat here with everybody and their questions. Kendra, what's up? Love the jersey. Thank you, thank you. I'm a big, big fan of Tim Tebow, so I had to make sure we wore the Tim Tebow jersey today, guys. Hell yeah, Joshua. Tell him, bro. Guys, keep hitting that like button. Keep smashing. We're trying to get to 100 likes here on Tim Reynolds Show. Come on. So 1st and 10 now for the Raiders at the 20-yard line. It's a jumbo set here for their offense with Genty in the backfield. And they're going to hand it off here. Genty bounces to the left side, and he's going to get about 2 yards on that carry. So 2nd down and long coming up here for the Raiders offense. And after a baller performance last week for Brock Bowers, not so far here in this one. No, Kendra, unfortunately, Tim Tebow's been out of the football league for a few years now. So 2nd down and 7, play action. Smith looking to throw from the 23. He's under pressure, has to get rid of it. and it's incomplete. It didn't make it to the line of scrimmage, though. So we'll have to see what's going to happen here. And there's the flag. And they're going to call intentional grounding on Geno Smith. So, man, a big, big penalty there for the Raiders. And they were under pressure here. The play action didn't really fool anybody. Smith just gets outside of the pocket, but unfortunately that ball does not make it back to the line of scrimmage. And Benito was the one there trying to make the play. So it's now 3rd and 20 here for the Broncos. And the ball's now at the 10-yard line here. And the Broncos get an easy draw play. And Mostert only able to get about 4 yards on that carry. So that's going to bring up 4th down, and another great stop there for the Broncos defense. Who do we have on offense for our backup then for our team? For the Denver Broncos, the backup, I know this guy. He actually was in competition with Bo Nix last year. Stennard or something like that. Can't remember his name. Oh, and that one's blocked. Denver gets the block on the punt, and Batty gets it, and that's going to be a 1st down, Broncos. And the momentum shift that we've been waiting for may have just happened as Skinner, number 34, gets through the protection on the punt, and it's blocked. And after that, they get a recovery, and now this ball's going to be inside the 15-yard line, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos. Hey, talk about right helmet in the right place at the right time. And after the special teams had been dominant for the Raiders, they now find themselves in a bad spot. It's 1st and 10 now for the Broncos at the 12-yard line. Nix, play action, he's going to run with it. He's in trouble, and he goes down for the sack. And that's a big play made there by Polamalu. So a loss of 3, and it's going to bring up 2nd down and very long. The important thing for the Broncos, they're already in field goal range. But, man, talk about a great start there for the Raiders defense. They make a great play there for a loss of 2 yards. So as we approach the end of the 3rd quarter, 2nd down and 12. We'll get to your guys' comments here soon. And now Nix looking to throw, steps up in the pocket, pumps fakes. Oh, an incomplete looking for Ingram. And Nix frustrated with himself. That was a big incompletion. It was a very inaccurate throw there from Nix, and you just don't see that very often. And you see Nix looking for his tight end, Ingram, and he has him open. Just a terrible throw on the play, and the tight end can't believe it either. That's probably got to be Bo Nix's worst pass of the game thus far. And it's because he's just not getting his feet set and being patient in the pocket. So now Nix pump fakes, gets rid of it. 3rd and 12. Franklin barely able to get a yard, if anything. So 4th down and long coming up for Denver. And wow, 2 straight turnovers for the Raiders. And the Denver fans are booing their offense.
2nd time in a row after the interception, they made the stops in plus territory. And then here again, they're put in a really tough predicament after the block punt, and they come up with a 3 and out.
And you can see Nix talking to Sean Payton about that missed opportunity. So a 32-yard field goal is good, and we finally get some points on the game. Oh, yeah, Kendra, don't be doing good. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Hey, bud, what are you thinking about the game? Doing pretty good. Hope you're doing good, Chaotic. Thanks for hanging out, man. Who's the best wide receiver? I mean, you got to go with Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase. You know what I mean? Right. Oh, Jarrett Stidham. Thank you, Joshua. Appreciate you, dude. I knew I was close on that name. Thank you, dude. My dad's sister won tickets to the Denver Broncos game. That is so awesome, Kendra. Awesome, man. Good game to check out. Although Denver Bronco fans aren't liking it, that's for sure. I appreciate you there, my boy Joshua, trying to get us to 100 likes here on this stream. Let's go. Oh, thank you, Jarvis. Appreciate you. We got a decent return here. And that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. And after that field goal off to the block punt, Denver now leads 10-7 here in this one. So Denver gets the block punt on that last drive for the Raiders, but they get negative 2 yards in 4 plays and have to connect with a 32-yard field goal to get the lead here before the end of the third. Woo! So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, right now, Geno Smith, 12 for 21 for 94 yards and an interception. No touchdowns for the quarterback yet. Ashton Genty, 13 carries for 46 yards and a rushing touchdown. And Brock Bowers with 1 catch for 31 yards. And Tyler Lockett with 3 catches for 24 yards, with Michael Mayer having 3 catches for 22 yards as well. We see for the Broncos, Bo Nix, 13 for 22 for 123 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. J.K. Dobbins with 12 carries for 52 yards. He has not been back in the game since he went out with that knee injury. Pat Bryant with 1 catch for 43 yards, and Troy Franklin with 4 catches for 22 yards and a touchdown. Cortland Sutton with 2 catches for 20 yards as well. So there's your little stat recap after the third quarter. Got to go refill on a beverage, so I will be right back. Keith, hold down the chat for me real quick, and thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. We're trying to get to 100 likes. Okay, we are back. All right, 1st and 10 here coming up for the Raiders at the 31-yard line. And play action here for Geno Smith under pressure. Oh, and he gets tripped up, but he makes it past the line of scrimmage for a gain of a yard. Uh-oh. Not a good sign here for the Raiders. Geno Smith looks like he's injured on the play. And that's not good. So on the first play of the fourth quarter, looks like Kenny Pickett is getting warmed up there on the sidelines now. You can see Smith. I mean, maybe, ooh.
Right back down. Injury timeout.
Number 97 there with a little bit of a late hit falling on top of him, but I didn't really see anything in that really, like, said injury, so I hope he's okay. Geno Smith is on the Raiders. Anthony, what's going on, man? Thank you for holding it down for us there. Appreciate you. My boy Keith. So we could be seeing Kenny Pickett heading in now for the Raiders offense as we have this injury timeout here to start the fourth quarter. Don't forget, guys, we got a lot of big games coming up this Sunday, too, in Week 10 of the NFL season. And I hope to see you guys on Tim Reynolds Show for my live play-by-plays, not only for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're taking on the New England Patriots this week. That's going to be one hell of a matchup this Sunday. But also, guys, we'll be sure to go live for Sunday Night Football. The Pittsburgh Steelers will be taking on the Los Angeles Chargers. And let's not forget about the Monday Night Football matchup that will be stellar. A big clash of Titans in the NFC where we will see the Philadelphia Eagles travel to Lambeau Field to take on the Green Bay Packers. The Packers coming off of a loss against the Carolina Panthers last week. They're going to be motivated to get a win, but the Eagles come in freshly rested off of a bye week. So how will that play a big part in this one? We'll have to wait and see, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, wow. Smith really limping hard on that right leg.
Look back at what took place.
Benito, when he was right there, that's where he made contact with that right knee. And as he was walking off, that's what he was holding, was that right knee as he limped off.
And oh boy, it's a right knee injury for Smith. So now Kenny Pickett is in at quarterback. Now for the Raiders, a handoff here from the 32. Genty tackled in the backfield. And that's going to be a loss of 2 yards on the play. Cooper, number 0, with the tackle. So Kenny Pickett in his 4th season in the NFL on his 4th different team after being drafted by Pittsburgh, traded to Philadelphia where he won a Super Bowl last year. And now he's been traded twice, not only to Cleveland, but then from Cleveland to Oakland. Oh, to Las Vegas. Dang it. So 3rd and 11 here from the 30-yard line. Pickett in at shotgun, looking to throw. Quick throw, gets that complete. No, it's in and out of the hands. Beck, number 18, the rookie receiver, not able to bring that one in. It's 4th down now for the Raiders. So now only down by 3. Kenny Pickett's got a chance here to sort of get the offense rolling here for the Las Vegas Raiders. But because of that, now they're not able to get things going here. So another punt here on 4th and 11. Yeah, Kendra, thank you. Appreciate you. And now Cole, sort of shanks that one. Oh, but it still gets pretty decent distance. But we've got a penalty flag here on the play. And we'll see what the penalty marker is. We've got 13:50 left to go here in the 4th quarter.
Player out of bounds on a kick. Kicking team. 5-yard penalty. 1st down. Timeout.
Pickett, they're screwed. All right. So after that penalty, they're putting us on another break here. And we'll make sure to get back to the action at some point here later today. Later today. Shout out to my boy Keith holding down the chat for us today. Appreciate you, bro. And guys, we're up to 73 likes. Let's go, guys. We're not that far away from hitting our 100 like goal here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you guys have any football questions or any shout outs you want me to make sure you guys hit me up with those super chats. If not, guys, I hope you're enjoying the play-by-play here for Thursday Night Football. It's a 10-7 ball game here in the fourth quarter, and we'll have to see what happens next. Hell yeah, only 25 more likes away, guys. Come on, man. Yeah, you know, Kendra, a lot of people can't appreciate a defensive battle anymore. I mean, to be honest with you, man, no one likes a blowout. But there's plenty of times, too, man, that a shootout is not always that fun either. Because when you're just seeing your defense get torched and torched and torched again and again, it's not really that fun. I mean, think about it. You had the Bengals and Bears game last week, and the way that one went, I would have not wanted to be either a Bears fan or a Bengals fan after the end of that. Now, obviously, you're happy as a Bears fan because you got the win, but that defense giving up over 40 points to the Bengals that's not good, dude. So Max Crosby with 2 pressures here tonight, looking to make an impact here in the fourth quarter. Ooh, Joshua with the Patriots 28-24, huh? So 1st and 10, quick throw. Cortland Sutton with the grab, and he gets it up to about the 37-yard line, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. So a quick throw there from Bo Nix, and Geno Smith trying to jog on the sideline and get that knee properly moving for himself. We'll see if he's able to come back in. USA, Pablo. Your Denver Broncos are 7-2. So play action here for Nick. And Nick's, downfield's got a man, and Franklin can't make a play on the ball. And Nick's a little inaccurate on that deep throw once again. And man, Bo really has not been on his game in this one, especially in the second half. Too many off-target throws, not enough really decent, accurate throws for the young Broncos quarterback. And there, Franklin beats the one-on-one matchup, but he's got to come all the way back to the football and stop in midair to try to make a play. And even if Franklin kept going on that post route, it would have been thrown behind him. So it's 3rd down and 6 now from the 37. And looking to throw, under pressure, Nick's throwing this one on the run, and it's going to be incomplete. And wow, man, this pass rush there for the Raiders has been getting to the quarterback all day long. And man, the Denver Broncos fans are hating it.
You know, you can say that Denver's had a sloppy night. They haven't executed well. But to me, I think it has a lot to do with the collective effort by Patrick Graham and this entire Raiders defensive front.
Amen, partner.
So Smith looks like he's hobbling around, but he could be coming back into this one. All right, Keith, we'll see you back in a little bit. Oh, love from India. Appreciate you, dude. Thanks for hanging out in the chat, dude. So a nice kick there from Greenclaw. And we'll see a return here from 81. And uh-oh. And there's a flag now on the play. So that return gets up to the 20-yard line.
So you got a 4-yard return, a 46-yard punt.
Here's the return. Personal foul, illegal blindside block. Your senior team number 23. 15-yard penalty. First down, timeout.
Dylan Laube. Here it is again. Blindside block. Stops the clock, 12:48. Before the next possession. Raiders starting from deep in their own territory.
So after the penalty now, that'll pin the Raiders offense deep inside their own territory here as we get ready for this next drive coming up here for the Raiders. Get it out your mouth. All right. Another beverage ready to be cracked open to give a nice toast to all the good people here hanging out on this live play-by-play for Thursday Night Football here in Week 10 of the 2025 NFL season. It's Tim Reynolds Show, so let's crack this one open. Oh, yeah. And let's go. Cheers to y'all, man. Ah, lovely. All right, so we've got about 12 minutes left in this one. So another 3 and out here for Denver. And they've had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, and now 4 out of their 5 drives in the second half have been 3 and outs. So not exactly what we're doing. And oh, big shout out my boy Buddha with the 5 gifted memberships. What? Look at that, my boy Joshua just became a member. Shout out. Look at Gary, Bob. We got J-Bob as well. Look at that. Holy shit. Big shout out to my boy Corey Buddha with the 5 gifted memberships. Hey, welcome, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, next week, Thursday Night Football, will be the New York Jets taking on the New England Patriots. Hope we'll see you guys there for the live play-by-play right here on one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube. It's Tim Reynolds Show, and 7 consecutive drives without a first down. That's the longest streak in the NFL this season, and the longest streak by a Raiders offense since 2014. So now here we go from the 10-yard line. Smith, play action, still hobbling, but he's stepping up in the pocket, throws, and that one's caught. A big play by Tucker, and that's a first down, Raiders. And you know how long it's been since we said that?
Protection here to be able to get this done. We've talked a lot about Benito. He's going to be able to get home. This time he's got 2 tight ends to be able to work through.
Oh, Josh. Well, hey, man. Got to work. Got to make that bread. Totally understand, brother. Broncos country. Let's ride. So that big gain there gets them all the way to the 35-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards, and now a big catch there from Genty, the running back screen. He makes a couple man miss, but he only gets about 4 or 5 yards on that play. So second down coming up here for the Raiders offense.
All the way back to the second quarter. 7 straight possessions.
Yeah, I do every Bucs game. Yeah, every Bucs game, Monday Night Football, Sunday Night Football, Thursday Night Football. Those are the ones you're guaranteed to see me do every single week. I try to add in some streams. I've had a lot of stuff going on in my personal life, so I haven't been able to do my live stream reviews or previews or even my predictions or power rankings. But, a big catch there from Lockett, who bounces off of the defender and gets a big first down for the Raiders. And Smith got hit once again, and he's slow to get up on that play for the Raiders, and he is gutting it out here. And that's got to be tough to see the quarterback taking that gutting performance now. And already a 25-yard pass to Tucker to start the drive. And now on that last one, a 19-yard pass to Lockett. And that gets it all the way to the 42-yard line. Now across midfield are the Raiders. And Smith now under center. He's going to hand it off. Genty bounces to the side, and he's going to only get maybe a yard on that one. As we approach about 10 minutes to go, Smith still limping around here. I don't know why Carroll is letting him stay in the game at this point, though, man. But he's gutting it out, and he's doing a great job right now on this drive. And Pickett patiently waiting there for his opportunity. So now Smith lined up here at the 41-yard line. It's 2nd and 9. And Smith, quick throw, gets it to Lockett. Lockett only able to get maybe another yard. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 8.
Right on cue. We just talked about how active these safeties have been. When you see that motion, you're going to throw that ball to him.
Oh, shit, guys, you hear that?
But this defense reacts so quickly. They're able to get downhill. Linebackers, safeties. That play had a chance, but the quick reaction took it away.
Hear that, guys? Josh says he might have a surprise for us if we get to that 100-like goal. So here we go, 3rd down and 8 from the 40-yard line now for the Raiders. Smith in the shotgun here. And looking to throw under pressure. And and Smith voids it. No, he can't avoid it. He goes down for the sack. And that's the 6th sack by the Broncos defense in this one. And now the Raiders are going to be forced to punt the football away. And Smith limping off the sideline here in this one.
John Franklin Myers on the other side in a one-on-one opportunity.
Oh my goodness. John Franklin Myers gets to the quarterback, but Cooper's the one who cleans it up. And Smith in a lot of pain as he tries to battle through it to get them the victory, but not close enough. And now the Raiders will have to punt it back to Denver. Now, wait a minute. We got a penalty marker here. And you better hope this ain't on the Broncos. And it's going to be false start on the offense, and that will back up the Raiders.
Showing a lot of cuts. Oh, for sure. This is a 2-16 team. And right now.
Oh, Jess up. What's going on? Appreciate you. Thanks for coming back to the chat. The Reebok Authentic jersey, those were quality. Hell yeah, Greg. Thank you for hanging out, man. My dad's name was Greg. Appreciate you, dude. Paul's Fade, what's going on, dude? You rooting for the Broncos? Hell yeah. Paul's, I gotta check out your channel, man, for those edits you did last time we were on. And yes, I did see the sad news. As a matter of fact, Pulse, a couple of people have commented in the chat about it and said RIP and send prayers to their family. I really appreciate everybody going out of their way to do that in the chat. We made sure to do a prayer for the man, Marshawn Keelan, that tragically lost his life earlier today for the Dallas Cowboys. Rest in peace, man. All right, guys, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, so we're just waiting to get back from commercial break. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream thus far. Oh, boy. And, normally your boy Tim goes over most of the stats after the 3rd quarter, and I gave you guys just about all of them, but not really a lot of good stats to be looking at here, guys, right now for both teams. And believe it or not, even with all the mistakes that the Raiders have made, they're only down by 3 points right now. Maybe the defense, right? Maybe the Raiders can get a defensive touchdown and, get the lead. But, yeesh. For Denver, man, you guys got to answer me this, right? What do you make of the Denver Broncos, right? Because they seem to have the talent. They've got one of the best defenses in the league, if not the best defense. I mean, right now, the Houston Texans are the only defense that's really better than them. I just don't know, man. Like, it just seems like they can't win a lot of these games that they're supposed to win. And, yeah. Maybe we'll see some more fourth quarter magic here from the Broncos. Dude, Carrie, wow. I appreciate that, man. Jesus Christ sincerely loves you all. Oh, thank you so much, man. Oh, we got someone from Mexico. Hell yeah, dude. Pulse Faye, appreciate you, bro. Let's go, man. You know, guys, I'm feeling it. I'm thinking we're going to get to that 100-like goal, man. I'm feeling it. I think we're going to get everybody to smash that like button. And, heck, I think we're going to get over 100 likes, dog, for real. I think we'll get over 100. Let's make it happen. And that pass rush has been a problem here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The Broncos have most certainly been able to get to the quarterback repeatedly with 6 sacks here tonight. Hey, what's going on? Got Juan Lopez, a Raiders fan. Sorry to hear that, man. Hey, amigo, we're doing good. Hope everything's okay with you, brother. So 1st and 10, they get that to Ingram, and Evan finally makes a grab, and he gets that about a 5-yard gain, and that gets it up to about the, I believe that's the 35-yard line. And look at that, Mike Shanahan, a semifinalist for the Pro Football Hall of Fame class of 2026, most certainly a man who deserves to be in the NFL Hall of Fame, without a doubt. Mike Shanahan, loved watching his offenses. I can remember back with guys like Clinton Portis on his teams. So now 2nd down and 5 here for Knicks at the 25-yard line. They hand it off. Harvey goes nowhere on that run. Stuffed there by who? That's Max Crosby. And oh no, now the blue tent comes out for Geno Smith once again. And we could be seeing a different quarterback here coming for the Raiders when they go back out on offense. Now, will we be able to see this Raiders defense step up here on 3rd and 5? And if they do, Kenny Pickett could be the guy to give the Raiders an opportunity to take the lead here or tie the football game. So now 3rd and 5. Knicks is in the shotgun here. 3 wide receiver set. They only rush 3. Throw. Oh, and it's intercepted! Oh, my goodness! And Kelly, the number 36 defensive back, makes his 2nd interception of the game. And that's a first down, Raiders! And Geno Smith limping around once again. And I do not like this move from the Raiders, man. Put Kenny Pickett in. Gosh. But wow, what a turn of events, guys. I mean, it's tipped by Franklin into the air. And Kelly's like, don't mind if I do. Oh, snatches that. And now that's a new set of downs. And a 1st down and 10 from the 45. Now, they still got to get in field goal range. Handoff here, Genty up the middle, and that'll start it out good with a 6-yard run. And that gets him inside the 40-yard line, 2nd down. And Smith, once again, still just limping around, dude. What is he doing? I don't know, man. It's a gutty performance for Geno. You got to respect that for him as a competitor. But now from the 39-yard line, Smith in the shotgun, hands it off, and Genty bouncing around, but he's going to get past the initial line of scrimmage, and he pushes his way through for a 1st down, Raiders. What's up, XP? We got the score pinned in the chat. It's Broncos 10, the Raiders 7.
He's trying to get to the football right there with
What's your opinion on who should start a QB on the Browns? Honestly, Pulse, I don't know, dude. I think that offense is going to suck no matter who they start at quarterback. So 1st and 10 now from the 34. Smith hands it off. Genty up the middle on the draw play. And he keeps the feet going, but only able to get 3 yards on that play. And you can see Aston Genty starting to get a little bit more physical with his runs here on these last couple of drives as he tries to keep the legs moving to get as many extra yards as he can here in this one.
The Raiders could possibly win as they're see Kelly is to use Bowers the way they did last week.
Oh, here we go, guys. Almost to 100 likes. 2nd down and 7 now from the 31-yard line. Smith hands it off to Genty. Genty, avoids being tackled in the backfield in a nice 1-yard run. And I say that because 1 yard's better than losing 2. And Genty with a nice strong run on that play sets up 3rd down and 6. And Carlson, number 8, they're ready to kick for the Raiders. Broncos country trying to cheer on their team. It's now 3rd down and 6 from the 30-yard line. So the Raiders are in field goal range, but they can ill afford to take a sack here. And the Broncos defense is showing blitz. And here they come. Smith has to get rid of it. He does. And incomplete and just barely. Smith got that football away. And now limping on the sideline once again is Smith. And now the field goal unit comes out here for the Raiders. And Benino comes on the outside, and he was a fingertip away from tackling the quarterback for another sack for the Broncos. But instead it's going to be 4th down and 6. And now Carlson comes out to tie the football game with a 48-yard field goal attempt. What's up, Wally? The score right now is Broncos 10, Raiders 7, with the Raiders attempting a 48-yard field goal. The kick is up, and it's no good! No good! Wide right! And the Raiders cannot take advantage of the turnover. And that's a bummer. And this defense, guys, if you're the Raiders defense right now, what are you saying to each other? You have dominated this football game. You have played just about as good as the Broncos defense is playing right now. But the Raiders on offense are just literally fumbling everything. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Scores at the bottom of the screen. Thank you, Roy. Appreciate that. Keith, appreciate you, dude. Yeah, so no, that was actually, yes, the Broncos had a turnover, Kendra. It was an interception there for the Raiders after Bo Nix threw a pass that Franklin literally just missed, and it bounced up off of him into the air, and they intercepted the football. Now, here's the crazy part. The Raiders have had 3 turnovers now, and they have had really good field position after each one of those turnovers and have not done anything with it whatsoever. So a tough break here for the Raiders, who most certainly, I mean, they came to play. The Raiders came to play here tonight, guys. This was, if you ask me, if I'm on the Raiders defense right now, I'm pulling my hair out. I'm pulling my hair out right now. I'm leaving this game going, we did our part. We did what we were supposed to do, Coach. I don't know what the hell you got going on offense there, but for me, I'm going to say this. I know Geno Smith, a tough competitor. He's gutting it out right there. To me, that last drive, I would have put Kenny Pickett in. I'm sorry. I would have put Kenny Pickett in. The fact that Pickett could have been a little bit more elusive there could have possibly been the difference for this Raiders team, right? And you got no margin for error now. You have got to be able to get the football back. You have got to be able to get a stop here on defense. And when the Raiders offense comes back out on the football, I don't know if Pete Carroll can honestly be okay with putting Geno Smith back out there. We'll have to see what happens. Yeah, the wind was really messed up. We could see it there on that kick. And you got to feel for the kicker Carlson as well.
From the 38-yard line, Denver will start its drive.
So now here we go. And a handoff here to Dobbins, who's back in the game, and he cuts it inside the 40 to the 45. And they'll mark him down at the 46, and that's an 8-yard run for the guy who I thought wasn't even coming back into the football game after the way his knee got bent up in the third. But now here late in the fourth quarter, after a little bit of rest, J.K. Dobbins is back inside the football game.
But that was a great way to get this drive started.
So the right guard, Quinn Miners, who was out, is now back.
Yeah, not yet. Drake May's definitely stepped his game up this year. And now Dobbins, met in the backfield, but he gets forward for maybe a half a yard. And a nice run there to avoid the tackle for a loss for J.K. Dobbins. And now third down, a very crucial 3rd down and 1 coming up here for the Broncos. And this defense for the Raiders has done everything to give their offense the opportunity to win this football game. And now they may be able to do it one more time. As we approach under 3 minutes to go here in this football game in the fourth quarter. Ball here at the 47-yard line. Nix, play action, rolling to his right, throws. That one's caught. Franklin up the field, and he gets out of bounds at the 35-yard line. First down, Broncos. And wow, a play action bootleg there from Bo Nix, rolling to his right. And Franklin comes wide open. Oh, Max Crosby almost gets his hands on that football to bat it down. And unfortunately there for Franklin, he wasn't able to keep it in bounds. But a nice throw there from Nix, a sidearm throw. And man, Franklin gets the catch. They're on the right side up to the 35. 1st and 10. Oh, Crosby makes a play in the backfield, and that's incomplete.
Was in before Nix was even all the way back.
Encroachment. Defense number 98.
And he gets called with encroachment. I thought he got a great jump on the ball, but instead, that's going to be a penalty on the Raiders. And let's see here. Did anybody move? Nope. No one moved. Crosby just trying to get a great jump, and instead it's offsides.
Maybe that's what brought him across.
So it's 1st down and 5 now. Dobbins and Prentice in the back of Prentice.
So here we go. 1st and 5 now from the 30-yard line for Denver. It's an I formation. They'll hand it off to Dobbins. Dobbins right up the middle. Tries to dive for the 1st down marker. And we'll see where it is.
We'll see. Officials not coming in. Where are they going to spot this thing? Nope.
So they're going to spot him about a half a yard short. And that one at the 25-yard line. And Denver is in field goal range here, but a touchdown would essentially put this game away. So now here we go, I formation. 2nd down and inches coming up here for Denver at the 25-yard or 24.5-yard line. Dobbins, oh no, can't get there. Crosby and Chin, number 11, make the tackle. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and short. And the Raiders call their 2nd timeout with 2:21 remaining here in the football game. And you can see Geno Smith's leg is wrapped up here. I wonder if that means he's done.
Geno Smith tried to gut this out. The Raiders now say he is questionable to return, and the issue is that left quad. He's got a heating pad wrapped around it right now on the bench.
Yeah, you can see it.
So Kenny Pickett there sitting with Geno Smith. You have to think if the Raiders get a chance to get the ball back, they have got to put Kenny Pickett into the ballgame. I mean, they just don't have a chance if they put Geno Smith back in there with his limited mobility. They just don't. Hell yeah, thank you, your boy. I appreciate that. R.I.P. Marshawn Keelan. Lost too soon, man. What's up, Kegs? The score right now is the Broncos 10, the Raiders 7. 3rd down and inches. A Bo Nix QB sneak. And wow, did he even get enough? It looks like they're going to mark him right at the 1st down marker there at the 20-yard line. And Nick's back to his feet. The final time out there for the Raiders. You can see Smith really down on himself on the sideline there. And we'll have to see where they put the football here. I'm pretty sure they're going to give the Broncos a 1st down here, guys. Now, don't forget, guys, please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We've almost reached our like goal here of 100 on the channel here on Tim Reynolds Show. Yeah, guys, I got the score pinned in the chat here, guys, just to try to keep y'all updated. And come on, guys, only a few more likes, and we're going to find out what surprise we get in the chat. Come on. Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, we did it. 100 likes here on Tim Reynolds Show. So 1st and 10 now for the Broncos at the 25-yard line. The I formation, Dobbins with the handoff, still bulldozing through defenders, and it's going to be inside the 20-yard line. It's 2nd down and short, and oh, no way! We got a $20 super chat donation from our boy and one of our newest members here, Joshua Santos. Appreciate you with the 100 likes. Goal achieved. Let's go for 150. That is my dog. Appreciate the shout out. I appreciate the support. And let's make sure, guys, give him a big thumbs up for that super chat donation of $20 here on Tim Reynolds Show. Appreciate you, dog. Hey, Josh, can't wait for that Patriots game this Sunday, baby. Let's go. And, guys, hey, just a little heads up for y'all. Tomorrow I'm going to try to do some streaming as well, so hopefully we'll see you guys throughout the day. And, man, what a tough break for the Las Vegas Raiders in this game, dude. 1 interception, 1 block punt, 9 penalties. 1 missed field goal. Just, oh, man. Now, Spotify, my boy Joshua, who just made the $20 super chat donation, is a Patriots fan. And look at that, guys. We're already up to 105 on the like count. Come on, let's keep it going, dude. Shit. Well, we've reached the 2-minute warning here in Denver. And it's 2nd down and 3 now coming up for the Broncos. And now this game isn't over here, guys. The Raider defense still has a chance to make a stop. So now from the 18-yard line, 2nd down and 3. I formation handoff. Dobbins has a good block, and he's got enough for a Bronco 1st down. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that's going to be the ball game. And yep, Sean Payton takes off the glasses and the headset. And ladies and gentlemen, that will be the ball game as we see Denver's getting ready to hit victory formation. All right, thank you guys for hanging out on the show. I'm a Saints fan, sucks to be one at the moment. Hey, Jobby, that's all right, man. Just rep your team and hope for the best, man. All of us can't have great years every year when it comes to being teams, dude. Wally, you're crazy, dude. Corey, don't you be talking crap about my Bucks, man. Come on. I may be the biggest Pats fan you know. I got 3 separate Patriots tats. Damn, Josh. That's 3 more than I need to get in my Buccaneers, man. Shit. I still got to get me a Bucks tattoo. Let's go. And, man, what a big game. Oh, shout out. We got goated once again. What's that, XV Reezy? Well, thank you, dude. Appreciate that. Hell yeah, anytime you get goated, let's go. All right, guys, so that'll be the final knee down. Thank you guys so much for hanging out on the channel. Yeah, no, Jobby, I'm a big Bucks fan. I do like the Broncos because they got some badass uniforms and logo. And Tim Tebow used to play for them. Also, Clinton Portis used to play for them. I'm a big fan of him. Also, John Lynch used to play for him. Huge fan of John Lynch as a Buccaneer fan. And a 7-game winning streak, that's the longest since 2015 for the Denver Broncos. And that was the year they won the Super Bowl. So a big, big play here. Oh, Alan, I'm your favorite person? Aw. I don't know what a member is. Sorry, I'm new at this stuff. No, Kendra, it's okay. So a membership here on the YouTube channel is something they offer as a perk for anybody that wants to join my particular channel. Now, guys, I do want to let y'all know as far as those membership goes, I got some content coming tomorrow. I got a bunch more content coming next week for you guys to be able to check out. For anybody that signs up with my memberships, you guys get a sneak peek of all my content first before anybody else does. I make sure to try to give you guys a lot of shout outs, especially in the community section. And I got some polls coming up this weekend for everybody to be able to go back and forth in and communicate with those as far as membership goes on my channel. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. I really do appreciate this, guys. And hey, Kendra, my dad was a big Bucks fan too, so he kind of helped molded me into a Bucks fan as well. So appreciate you guys, man. So let's go get this all finished up. I'm just doing my part to help out Tim and make sure he can continue to bless us with his amazing commentary and energy he brings us. Josh, listen, man, I can't tell you enough, dude. Like, your commitment to being somebody that really not only shouts me out here, but also supports me on here. I got to tell you, man, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, yeah, I want to send a prayer to you and your family and just say God bless you, man. Thank you so much. It really does mean a lot to me. This support that I get from you guys here is not lost on me. It is very important, and it's one of the main reasons why I do this. I try to come here to make friends, and I try to come here to chase a dream, and I really do appreciate all the support you guys offer, man. This is so awesome. Thank you, Josh. Shout out to you, man. Glad you're part of the membership here on Tim Reynolds Show. I appreciate you, dude. All right, guys, let's go to our final stat recap of the game. And, man, woo, the defenses showed up in this one, but most certainly the offenses didn't. So we'll go over the Las Vegas Raiders. Geno Smith finishes the game with 143 passing yards and 1 interception. Alshon Jeffrey with 19 carries for 60 yards and a touchdown. They only had 74 total rushing yards as a team in this one for the Raiders. And Tyler Lockett finishes as the top target here with 6 targets. He caught 5 of them, so 5 catches for 44 yards. Brock Bowers with only 1 catch for 31 yards. A tough day for him and fantasy managers after he went balls. Like, he balled out last week, man. 2 catches for 28 yards for Trey Tucker and 3 catches for 22 yards for Michael Mayer. And that was about it there for the Raiders. As we look at their team stats here, they had 10 first downs. They were 4 for 15 on 3rd down. Not a very good day. And 0 for 1 on 4th down as well. They totaled 188 yards in this one, so not even 200 total yards of offense. That Denver Broncos defense got 6 sacks on the day. And they also forced a couple of turnovers as well. We see that an interception was thrown there by Geno Smith, but 2 interceptions thrown by Bo Nix, who had himself only 150 passing yards for the Denver Broncos, 1 touchdown with those 2 interceptions. 18 carries for 77 yards for J.K. Dobbins, who I think they really need to start feeding the ball more, man. Like, this offense needs to run through the running game. J.K. Dobbins, R.J. Harvey need to get more touches, and they need to work this ground game better into their offense if they want to continue to be successful this season. Pat Bryant finishes with 1 catch for 43 yards to lead all receivers and 5 catches for 40 yards and a touchdown for Troy Franklin, number 11, who most certainly had a really good game in this one. And Courtland Sutton with 3 catches for 24 yards as well there for the Denver Broncos. And that's about it here in this one on the stat recap, guys. We will go over the Broncos team offensive numbers. 10 first downs. They were 5 for 15 on 3rd down. 220 total yards, so not much more than the Raiders in this one. The Raiders defense most certainly stepped up here in this one. And a big win for Denver, and they now have won 7 straight games in this one after starting the season 1-2. That's a really, really big accomplishment for the Denver Broncos. And now, what I'd like to ask you guys in the chat, too, if I can get your guys' opinion on what you think about this, but how legit of a Super Bowl contender is this Denver Broncos team? How seriously should we take this Denver Broncos team, right? Because they're in one of the toughest divisions, right? With Kansas City nipping at their heels. And honestly, man, like the Chargers look like they could get some stuff together, but I just can't roll with them missing their right tackle and their left tackle on that offensive line. They did make a trade with the Saints to get more tackle or more offensive tackle help. But right now, man, with the way Denver's playing, this is great for them. Now, they head into a stretch of games that's going to get pretty tough. They got the Chiefs next week, then their bye week in week 12, then they're at the Commanders and at the Raiders. Now, both of those weeks, week 13 and week 14, I think they could easily win those games. So let's say they lose to the Chiefs and they win those other two games, they're going to be 10-3. I really don't know if the Chiefs are going to be able to catch them. I really do think right now Denver's in the driver's seat for this division in the AFC West, and I bet you there wasn't a lot of people that picked them early on to be the division winner before the season started. So let's get to some of the comments, guys, before we get going here. But thank you guys so much for hanging out on the channel. If you guys have any more questions you want answered or any more big shout outs, make sure you hit me up with those super chats before we get going. And once again, guys, just want to give a big shout out to one of our newest members and someone who's donated quite a bit here on the channel. I appreciate all the love and support, so I want to give him another big shout out, and that's to our boy Joshua W. Make sure you guys show him some love in the chat. And guys, give a big shout out to my boy Corey Buddha. Thank you so much, man, for the membership donations, for helping growing the community. I appreciate you, dog. I feel like the Broncos are good, but I don't know about making the Super Bowl. Bo Nix needs to be consistent in the game. He was throwing interceptions. Yeah, right now, and Ryan Fitzpatrick touched on this beforehand on the pregame show for Thursday Night Football. Right now, that's about the only thing in this particular team that you can't trust. You can't trust Bo Nix when we get to playoff time. He hasn't proven it yet, and thus far, we've seen when you can get pressure to Bo Nix, you force him to have to do things he's uncomfortable with and not set his feet. And that's always a big mistake for him, because I'll tell you what, in all the games I've watched of Bo Nix going back to last year since I started this channel, anytime that he doesn't set his feet, he's terrible at throwing the football, to be honest with you. He's pretty decent at throwing the ball on the run, but he's got to get a little bit more consistent at getting that ball thrown accurately and getting his footwork right. They'll be a contender and earn a wild card spot in the playoffs. So Wally doesn't even think the Broncos will win the division. I don't know, man. I'm thinking they might win the division, man. We got SCXPD. Thank you so much for the RIP, Marshawn Keelan. We have now mentioned him a bunch of times in the chat. I'm sending prayers and love to his family during this tough time. All right, guys. I think I'm caught up, man, with just about everybody. I really appreciate you guys. Hope you become a huge NFL commentator on YouTube and social media. I believe in you. You have talent and energy. Man, Paul Spade, big shout out to you, man. I appreciate that, dude. These kind comments, guys, give me so much inspiration, and I really do appreciate it, man. Yes, you call it great game, says Alan. Appreciate you, Burbank. Thank you so much, man. This is awesome, dude. Seriously. So much love in the chat here tonight, guys. I really, really do appreciate it, man. Woo! Hey, with that said, though, man, look at that. Gregory says definitely not winning the division. Okay, but all right, well, let me ask you guys this, right? Because Gregory and who else said the Broncos aren't winning the division, okay? We had at least one other person that said it. Guys, come on. You got to check this out. All right, let's try to break this down together here real quick, okay? So looking at the rest of the Broncos schedule, what record do you think that they'll end up with? Okay, guys, and you let me know in the chat here real quick before we get off. All right, so they got the Chiefs next week, and then their bye week. So after the bye week, they have Commanders, the Raiders, then the Packers, then the Jaguars, then the Chiefs, and the Chargers. Now, if you ask me, I think the only way they don't win the division is if after the Commanders and Raiders, which I think they're going to beat both of those teams, okay? Now, the Raiders really did give them a big game here. So the division games, you always got to say the Raiders still have a chance. But I'm assuming they're going to win those games. Let's say the Chiefs beat them next week, right? That leaves the Packers, Jaguars, Chiefs, and Chargers, 4 games left. And that also means that the Chiefs will have to probably win out most of their games to win the division. Now, let's look at Kansas City here. So for Kansas City, now this is brutal for Kansas City, okay? After the Broncos, they got the Colts, they got the Cowboys. Now, I know their defense sucks, but that Cowboys offense is still pretty damn good. Then they got the Texans, who have a very, very tough defense. Then the Chargers, got the Titans near the end of the year, then end the year with the Broncos and the Raiders. Now, looking at that, you would have to assume that the Chiefs would need to win out in order for them to win this division. I don't know. I honestly, guys, I just don't see the Broncos imploding, which would mean them losing what? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The Broncos have 7 more games left. I don't see them losing all 7 games, and that would probably be the only way I could see Kansas City win the division. So, hey, if you're asking me to pick right now, guys, I think I'm picking the Denver Broncos to win the division, honestly. But we'll have to wait and see what happens, man. Oh, wow. Joshua, thanks for sharing a private thing with us, man. It's very nice of you, dude, that you overcome that. Sorry to hear about your broken hand, though. Oh, broken pinky? That sucks. No matter how many stats you throw out there, the Broncos, I'm just going to be a hater on them, and I'm sorry. It's in my blood. Hey, Zigzag, that's okay, man. I know you're going to root for your Chiefs all the way, bro. I get it. And it's hard to root for division rivals, okay? I just admitted that the Saints have always played us tough. I admitted that I do have one Carolina Panther jersey because that was Steve Smith. It was always a menace. It just really, tore my Buccaneers apart year after year. And then also when it comes to the Atlanta Falcons, I said the only Atlanta Falcon jerseys that I'm probably going to get or own would be Julio Jones, Warrick Dunn, and Michael Vick, because those guys, Warrick Dunn, Buccaneer legend, he went to Atlanta, killed it there for Atlanta for a long time, was really successful there with them. Julio Jones literally had 200 yards receiving almost every time he faced the Buccaneers. So that was urgh. And then for the Saints, I don't really hate on the Saints much because they are the Saints. You know what I mean? They've been through it tough, just kind of like the Bucs have been through it. And hey, Drew Brees, you had to have some respect for Drew Brees, right? Back in the day, he was one of the best quarterbacks in the league. I'm happy to hear Drew Brees is actually going to be on Fox Network. Excuse me. Yeah, Fox Sports. He's going to be doing an analyst, being a Fox Sports analyst there, which is pretty cool. Bucs going to the Super Bowl? Hell yeah, let's go. I broke my arm a year ago. It took me 5 months to heal. I was so hard doing school and eat all that. Dang, Paul, sorry to hear that, dude. And Paul thinks probably go 11-6 or 12-5 by the end of the season. Yeah, so if they do that, that means the Chiefs aren't going to be able to catch them. Because right now, the Chiefs, they're on their bye week. And the Chiefs are 5-4, so the Chiefs would have to win out the rest of their games in order for them to win the division, in my opinion. And I don't think I'm going to count on that. You know what I mean, guys? That chick owner for the Colts is, oh, dude, absolutely, Wally. You are so on point with that. And I got a lot of respect for those ladies, man, for the Colts ownership now. for Jim Irsay to be just gone all of a sudden, and now the Dodgers are taking over and running that. I mean, they are running that team like they should be, and that is just awesome to see, man. Most interesting division by the end of the year will be the AFC East with the Buffalo Bills and New England Patriots neck and neck. Joshua, you are probably right about that, man. But I am intrigued by this AFC West division battle as well. And not to mention that NFC North division battle is definitely going to be tricky to see who comes out as the division winner in that one, guys. Really, that's going to be really interesting. Yeah, what's up, Jason? Broncos won tonight. They kicked some butt. And we won tonight, too, man. We're killing it here on Tim Reynolds Show, man. I don't even want the stream to end. We're just freaking keeping it going, baby. Yeah. All right, man. I think that's about it for us here, guys. Looks like I got caught up. We got Timbo. Appreciate you, Senior Fish. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Look at Joshua spreading words of wisdom to people in the chat. Way to go, dude. All right, I think we're about caught up here, guys. I really appreciate y'all. And if you ask me, guys, I definitely think this Broncos team should be a playoff contender without a doubt. Final record prediction for the Pats. You know what? Hey, Joshua, let's go ahead and look at it. I like it. I like your question, man. I'm going to look at the Patriots schedule, actually. That's very interesting to me because, believe it or not, I think I heard something that, like, the Patriots have one of the easiest remaining schedules in the NFL this season. So I'm really interested to see what their schedule looks like here going forward. So we got the Bucs this week, then the Jets and Bengals and Giants. Yeah, that's pretty fucking easy. And then the Bills, and then the Ravens, Jets, and Dolphins. Yeah, shit. Holy crap. Like, damn, like, Josh, seriously, dude, you could go the rest of the year with probably I'm telling you right now, at most, the rest of the year, you're only getting 3 losses. Like, seriously, unless you sit everybody versus the Dolphins at the end of the year, but I don't even think even then like, seriously, dude. Okay, mark my words when I say this here, Josh. Your team is more than likely going to be either 12-5 or 13-4. That will be your record by the end of the year. Because I only see maybe 3 more losses for you guys at most if I have to pick a team to beat you. Like, seriously, you guys got the easiest remaining fucking schedule, bro. Holy crap. Joshua, seriously, man, that schedule works out perfectly for the Patriots, dude. Those last 2 weeks, Mike Vrabel might not even have to play his starters. Like, what's another couple of games to win for them, right? Keep everybody healthy. Although, even if they don't do that, which I don't imagine he'll sit his guys, they've got 2 opponents to just clobber before they get started in the playoffs. The Patriots might be the #1 seed in the AFC this year, guys. Who would have predicted that? Holy crap, dude. Crazy, man. Crazy. Well, we got Gazda in here, man. 9017 says Bears, Colts, Buffalo, Cleveland, Tampa, Steelers, Eagles, Rams, Detroit, Carolina, Seahawks, Ravens. No way Cleveland's making the playoffs. There's no way Cleveland's making the playoffs. Dude, for real, Trevor, dude, Patriots are looking good, man. Matt says I see like 5 losses in there. Yeah, because they've already got 2 now. I'm saying 3 losses the rest of the way. I think the most losses the Patriots will end up this year is 5 losses, like at most. Yeah, the Patriots could be the #1 seed in the AFC this year, man. Who would have freaking predicted that? For real. All right, Pulse fades his final record prediction for my Lions. All right, Pulse. This one's going to be a little trickier, I believe. Because Detroit, I think, has got a pretty tough schedule going forward. Ah! Just give me just a second. We're loading up the schedule here for the Detroit Lions. Get a quick answer from my boy Pulse in the chat here. All right, so we got the Commanders up next, and we got the Eagles, then the Giants, and the Packers. Cowboys, Rams, Steelers, Vikings, Bears. Yeah. Eesh. Okay. So let's assume here. What do we got? So they're 5-3. So 5-3. I say they're going to beat the Commanders this week. I probably got to give them that. So if we look at the rest of the schedule here for the Lions, I got 1, 2, 3. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. Definitely. Okay, so that puts them at 6 losses. Okay, so looking at the remaining schedule, the Lions versus the Eagles is going to be pretty close, right? So let's assume that one's probably a loss. I think they can beat the Eagles, but that's really, I mean, honestly, I think for the Lions, the Eagles game, Sunday Night Football, in 2 weeks, that's really going to be a tester to how good this Lions team is. Because if they come and lose to the Commanders this week and go 5-4, then I have them losing a lot more games going forward. Because the Packers is going to be tough. I got them winning against the Giants. Pretty sure they're going to beat the Cowboys. But then the Rams, I probably am going to roll with the Rams in that matchup. Although, you know, the Lions offense, I think, could contend with them. Steelers, I'm probably leaning towards the Lions in the matchup versus the Steelers. And then you end the season with Vikings Bears. Now, my gut tells me they're going to win against Vikings and Bears. But they did just lose to the Vikings. So that's kind of tough, guys. I don't know how I would really call that one there for the Lions. So let's go like this. So assume they get the win against the Vikings because they already lost one against the Vikings, right? And then it's got the Chicago Bears who they dominated. So I guess I kind of got to give them the win on that one, right? So we got a loss. That gives you 6. So 11-6. Yeah. Or it'd be 10-6, right? 10-6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11-6 is what I think the the Lions could be looking at here in this one, guys. All right. Well, appreciate you guys. Good night to Keith. Hope you guys have fun. Thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. Appreciate y'all. Thank you guys so much, man. Thank you for all your support here on the channel. Please make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for all the love and support, and we'll see you guys next time here on Tim Reynolds Show for my live play-by-play for NFL football, college football, and much more throughout the year and more years to come. Hope you guys are doing great. Thank you so much for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show for this live play-by-play. Once again, your final score here today, the Broncos add to their winning streak 7 games now, and they are 8-2 on the year as they get the 10-7 victory here in this defensive battle against the Las Vegas Raiders. Thank you guys so much for hanging out on the channel. I just want to send a quick prayer before we get going here. And guys, just go ahead, bow your heads, hold your hands together as we pray here on Tim Reynolds Show. Lord, thank you so much for this beautiful day that you have blessed us and everybody else on the other side of this phone. And Lord, we know you bring us very many blessings every single day of our lives. And Lord, we just want to thank you for not only all of those many blessings that you send our way, but for those ones we don't always see and acknowledge, Lord, because day by day we know you are working within us to not only change our character, to mold us into a better person, but you are also there to help us and guide guide us along life so we can make better decisions, not only for ourselves, but for our friends and our family as we move forward in life. And Lord, I just want to send a prayer to everybody on the other side of this phone here that comes to my channel and helps support this YouTube channel here that I've created. I just want to say thank you, Lord, for this community. Thank you, Lord, for everybody who comes across here, and may you bless them and bless their lives as they've blessed me just with their presence here, just being in the chat, just being a part of this community. And thank you so much, Lord, for all of our many, many blessings. And in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Good night, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out on the channel. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show, and I hope to see you guys very, very soon. And hey, it's only going to be a matter of time here, guys. This is going to be one of the best play-by-play channels on YouTube. I have a very, very good feeling about this, guys, and there's going to be more things to come, and I hope you guys will follow along with me so I can share this wonderful journey and this wonderful dream with you guys. Good night, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Peace out, everybody, and we'll see you next time here right on Tim Reynolds Show. Let's go. Peace out, guys.